Go for it.
Hello, internet. We fixed it. We solved the issue of Zoom. Technology hates us sometimes, but we overcame. We overcame. So, hello, welcome back to Stranger Games. Tonight we are doing By the Book. This is the first episode of this series where we take an adventure module like this one and we basically work through it. Typically, what we would do is we would work through the entire adventure module and take a couple of weeks. What we're going to do for this one is make it a one-shot so that next week Fran can start a campaign, possibly. Ooh. But anyway, other than that, there's some other little announcements I'll make very quickly. You'll probably see at the bottom there's a little follower count. We're trying to get to 100 followers. The goal is when we hit that, we will come out with some rewards for you guys. We're working out what they are, and we're going to have you guys vote on it as well. So make sure you're followed to vote in that. If you subscribe, you'll then get additional points towards that vote. I've told you tonight's session. If you find yourself enjoying this adventure, because we are only playing a third of it, there's a link in the doobly-doo down below where you can click an affiliate link to Amazon and even get a copy for yourselves. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of everything. So I'm just going to quickly get everybody to introduce yourselves, say your name, and then just say the character you're going to be playing this evening. We don't need to go too much into it because things will reveal as we go. So we start with Max.
Yeah, well, hi, I'm Max, and I'll be playing the Summer.
Pass on to Grace.
Hi, I'm Grace. I'll be playing the Beth today.
And then Hannah.
I'm Hannah, and I'll be playing the Jerry.
And I am David. I'll be playing everyone else. Yay! So, because this is Rick and Morty themed, I'm supposed to be Rick. My throat cannot handle doing a Rick voice for the whole time, so I'll maybe occasionally jump into it. You'll get Rick voices, Max. You'll get other voices too. But the way it starts is Rick and his family are sitting around the dining room table, and before Rick even starts the adventure, Morty interjects. Hi, Rick. Rick, I'm not really feeling it. Nah, I'm not into this. I've done this before. I'm gonna take the gun and go to the arcade with Meatface. Meatface is this giant, muscular mass of a man who was an optional player choice, but nobody chose him, so he's gonna go with Morty. As Morty grabs the portal gun, shoots open a portal, and heads through to the Blargon arcade, leaving Jerry, Beth, and Summer at the table with Rick. And now, Rick begins. You're an adventurer, or maybe even a group of adventurers, whatever. Why you're here, no one cares. Don't tell me your backstory. We're here to kick ass and find some treasure. That's your motivation. Now, get ready to roll, so have your dice ready. In front of you is a dark staircase. Its mysterious shadow beckons you to enter. And by beckon, I mean you need to go down the stairs, or, you know, there's no hell of a lot of purpose of us sitting here, is there, to play this? So if you head down the stairs, we can actually get going. What do you do?
Well, I guess I head downstairs then.
So Beth leads the group down the stairs, and as you kind of head down, you find yourself in a dark room that smells a bit like a pet store. There's wood chips and warm poo everywhere, and a bunch of bats kind of flap around the room. They look totally harmless, so yeah, that's kind of what yous have walked down into. And now I pass over to yous to decide what yous want to do with that knowledge.
Okay, well, I'll look around what else there is.
So I'll get you to do the first roll of the game. So you'll need a D20 for this, and you're going to roll a perception check.
Okay. Okay, I've got +3 on that, so I'm rolling
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled 16.
16 plus 3, that's 19. So you're looking about, and do you know what you end up finding? 35 silver pieces. Cha-ching!
Woo! Yeah!
As Summer starts dancing around the table,
Around.
Rick just kind of rolls his eyes and grunts. Yeah, do you want to do anything else?
So are there any, aside from obviously the bats and the smell, is there like any other things that look suspicious out of place?
Not really. I mean, you can go further in if you like.
Well, then I'll go further in to investigate.
So I'll get you to roll an investigation. And the bats are still flapping about. They don't really seem to have noticed you. There's only about 3 of them.
That's a 15.
A 15. So as you kind of head in, kind of squinting your eyes a little bit, you spot it. On the right-hand side of the room, there's a door. However, as you've stepped in deeper, you kind of squidge in some bat poop. And then the bats kind of flap round and see you. These bats, they're not normal bats. They've got fleshy skin tones to them. And they're going to go in for an attack, which is where we now roll initiatives. So if everybody gets your D20, and give me a roll and tell me what you get.
19.
4.
14.
Max, okay.
It also has +3.
So, the bats kind of look suddenly very hostile and start flapping towards you. And they're going to take a quick attack on Beth. The first one is, anyway. 10. It rolled 7. What's your armor class?
18.
18. So, yeah, it just kind of bounces off you. And the other two kind of spend their turn just moving closer to you guys so that it's kind of fairly evened out that there's one bat in front of each of you.
Okay.
Next up is Max.
Okay, so there's a bat right in front of me, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I pull my sword and strike it down from the top. Like, bam.
Okay, give me a roll. Give me an attack roll.
From the top. What roll?
Roll the D20 and give me whatever your sword attack bonus is, which is...
It's 13. Where do I see the sword attack bonus?
Just there.
Oh, it says strength +2.
Yep, so give it a roll and +2.
Oh, yeah, it was 13, so +2 is 15.
15.
Oh, and the longsword attack bonus is +4.
Oh, okay, so +4 then. You definitely hit anyway, so you can roll the
Okay.
damage that it says next to it.
1d8 +2 slashing.
Yep, so that 1d8 +2, so that's... Roll an 8-sided dice.
Okay. It's 5.
So 5 plus 2, 7.
7.
So you do 7 damage to it as it kind of hawks and tries to fly away. Really, it tries to hawk and fly away as you just kind of split it in half, and the two sides of it flop in front of Summer, spraying her in blood.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Well, I'm kind of a drama bomb.
Next is Beth. So, Grace.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy to make my voice boom up to 3 times as loud as normal. And then I just put my fingers in my mouth and whistle as loud and as high pitched as possible to mess with the bats here.
Okay.
Just kind of make them go away.
I guess, if anything, that's going to be a performance of some sort. So,
yeah.
Since it's a whistle, so.
Okay, so that's 14.
14. I'll let you roll damage on that. I'll make it a d6, and this will damage both of them equally. Since it's you making a big, clear, loud whistle.
Okay, so that would be 3 damage each.
So you've sliced one in half, Summer, and then the other two are like flying in to attack Jerry and Beth, and you just go thaumaturgy whistle, so super loud whistle, and then the bats just kind of stop in the air, shaking, and then just explode into blood and guts everywhere. You're now covered in bat paste. So congratulations on defeating the first room of the Rick and Morty dungeon.
Yay! Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
For a second. I probably should have asked that earlier. But do Beth, Jerry, and Summer still know each other because they are technically now D&D characters?
Yes, but you can play them a bit differently. They're not exactly the family anymore now that we're in the game, but they are.
Yes,
the characters all know each other just for the sake of jumping in. But at this point, feel free to let your characters have a bit of an interaction, if you like, before continuing on. If you want.
Well, Beth, I just kind of whirl around and go, ha! Take that! How'd you like them apples? And then continue to move towards the door and try to open it.
Cool. So you head towards the door. Jerry, after watching this bat explode, how do you react to that?
I'll just follow.
You just follow? Fair enough. You
Won't question anything.
yeah, you just kind of accept it, just like, cool, this is how it is. And you follow on. Summer, I'm assuming you follow too?
Yeah, but first I pierce through the other half of the bat again to get my sword into blood.
Jesus. Rick kind of looks in and is like, Summer, are you like, are you alright? Like, Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm good. I love this.
Okay, moving on. And then Rick pushes on. So you head over to the door. Are you just going straight through it?
I'm going to try to open it.
Yeah, as soon as you try and open it, it opens straight up. And what you see is 2 goblins talking to each other. They're in kind of like ripped yellow tops and ripped blue trousers. And they're kind of like talking to each other, and they're kind of like, yeah, like up here, I hate that guy, and the other one's like, exactly, I hate him too, like, that Jerry, he sucks, Jerry sucks, like, I hate Jerry. At which point they notice the door open and notice you. You also see in this room that there's a small wooden table and a couple of stools. So, what do you want to do?
Ask them to sit down and have a chat.
Ooh. Give us a persuasion check. So that's in your skills list. And it's, yeah.
Give me a second.
It's no worries. So the 2 goblins kind of turning or looking at you as this is said. I'll just read.
Wait, where is that?
So on the character sheet in the skills list, if you go down, there's a wee bit that says persuasion. It's in alphabetical order. So
I see it now.
Yeah. So if you roll the 20-sided dice and then add the modifier or subtract.
-1.
Yeah.
20.
20? Did you roll
-1?
But
-1.
So rolling a 20
19.
is what we call a critical hit. So what happens is it's a critical success. You say, sit down and let's talk, and instantly the goblins who are about to like charge at you just go and sit right down. And the male goblin, his name, he has a bad leg, and the female goblin has a bad eye and is wearing an eye patch. And the one with the oh god, this is deliberately confusing here. The female one with the bad eye is like, hey, I like, why are we listening to this one? And then the other one with the sore leg, who is called I, turns to the female goblin and goes, I don't really know, leg. I don't really know, but let's see what they got to say, huh? And they kind of look at you, ready to listen.
Wait, sorry, your leg and your eye?
Yeah? What's so weird about that?
Just such nice names. Where did your parents get them from?
I mean, it was the only words they could spell. Leave us alone. What do you want? Why have you made us sit down? What is this?
I mean, you can stand up if you'd like. We just want to talk.
Nah, I've got a bad leg, you know? And she's got a bad eye, so don't really want to do that.
Might be better to sit down.
Yeah. We'll stay seated. What are you...
If you can have this chair to prop up your leg. And I just move the chair over to the one with the busted leg so you can prop it up.
Us goblins aren't used to this kindness. What you playing at? What do you want?
We just came...
Treasure.
I mean, all we've got's our pants and our tops. I can give you those. And the goblins are slowly lifting their...
No,
No, you're gone, thanks.
No, please stop. Please don't.
And they're kind of like, I mean, we were kind of hoping to fight to the death today. Like, is that maybe something you might be interested in? Get some experience points killing us? Nah? All right. We'll just let you go past if you want. It's just straight up the corridor, and then you're in the next room.
Okay, grand, thanks.
Thank you.
And so you leaving the goblins?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but before I do so, I quickly splint the leg of the one with the busted leg, and I make a makeshift eye patch for the one that's got a busted gammy eye.
Well, we definitely won't be back later, will we? Oh. Summer, you gave me a look there when I said these just continue on that made it look like you maybe do something.
I mean, I'm thinking about slicing them up and getting those hit points.
Do you do it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so after you've fixed up the leg and Jerry's away up the corridor, ready to go to the next room, Beth following behind, who's used her kind of medicine skills, is following behind. Summer suddenly stops, turns back, a wicked smile crosses her face as swing. And then I'm just going to let you describe how you do this, Max/Summer.
Just very casually, I walk back to them and say, "Oh, sorry, I forgot
You're
some."
the nice people. Oh! Oh my god! And you horribly kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just kind of hear the screams of goblins as you approach the end of the corridor.
Just look behind in shock.
This is your daughter that's done this.
At the table, I just turn to someone. Fuck. What?
Yeah, Jerry, some real smooth parenting there. Like, you've raised a sociopath. What's that about, huh? Kind of gives you...
Yeah. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
And then he kind of looks to Beth cautiously.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Don't hurt me. And then... so you head to the next room. So
Yes.
As you head along the corridor, there's not much in it. There's just kind of dust and cobwebs along the cobblestone, kind of classic dungeon feel. And then you get to this wooden door. that easily opens up, and then you find yourself enter. So you enter a rectangular room conveniently conforms to a grid, easy for map making. On the north wall is an orange mouth, about 8 feet high. Yeah, it's gross and weird. There's nothing else you can see in this room that you're really looking, but you're not really looking elsewhere because, I mean, what the fuck? There's a giant mouth on the wall, you know? So you're looking at that. What do you do?
Can I investigate the mouth? Can I investigate the mouth?
Yeah, give me a roll. What about the other two? What do you do? Say or
I'll get
anything?
rid of stick.
13.
Does the mouse talk? Or is it just...
So Jerry pokes it with like your, I don't know what you've got. Let's say your
Quarterstaff?
quarterstaff. Yeah, poke. Doesn't really do anything. Does Summer say that aloud, like the question you just asked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it talk?
What did you get for your investigation, Beth?
I got a 13.
Okay, as you're about to investigate it, and Summer says that, suddenly the mouth goes, "Surprise!" and kind of startles you back.
Oh.
Answer this riddle, and by the way, you have to do it. SMHDW. What's next in line? Solve this riddle and something cool happens. If you fail, it's bad. So, what's the answer?
Alright, so SHMDW.
SMHDWM. What's the answer?
I wish I would have paid more attention in school.
And then Rick at the table kind of chimes in with, "School's for idiots, Summer. Just work it out, all right? You're a smart kid." Okay, so
Monday.
feel free to talk it about between you what you think the letters could mean.
Could it maybe be letters of the week? Days of the week? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Where's H?
Oh shit, yeah.
What was it? SHMW.
The character might be smart, but that doesn't mean I am. Bold of you to assume.
So, what's your answer gonna be?
What's the order again?
And then the as the mouth talks, it kind of licks its lips. So the letters are, in order, S M H.
N for November, N for mother.
Mother. So S M. So H D W M.
SMHDWM.
Maybe they stand for something.
That's what I was thinking. But then I was thinking about shaking my head.
Yeah.
But then I can't think of what the rest of it would be.
Can we get a tip?
Hell no! This is a simple ass riddle. When I tell you the answer, you're gonna look stupid. And then it licks its lips again and kind of drools everywhere, kind of splashing at you. I chose the grittiest voice for that. I am Brew, not a sponsor.
I mean, can we persuade it to give us a tip?
I'll let you try. What would you say to it to persuade it? Oh, thank you for the subscription, Dark Dragon 316.
So your giant mouth just hovering around in this room. Is that right?
I mean, I'm here to stop adventurers continuing on and make them look stupid in dungeon crawls. That's my job. That's why Rick put me here, you know? It would be a bit weird if this was real life.
Okay, well, Rick, can we get a tip?
I mean, no. I think, you could take one guess wildly in the dark and see what happens. How about that?
Is there anything in the room that would like give us a hint towards it? Is there anything else aside from the giant orange mouth?
Look, Beth, when I literally described the room, I said, all you're looking at's the big fucking mouth on the wall. That's it, alright? Jeez.
I understand that there's the giant mouth on the wall, but like there could be.
Just take a guess. Worst thing that happens, it's bad. Come on. Let's see you make a stupid mistake early on. It'll be funny.
Instead of shake, it could be suck. Because it's a mouth.
What did you say? It could be
Never
sock.
mind.
It could be sock, did you say? Because it's a mouth?
Yeah!
I mean, that is the weirdest answer I've heard. The mouth starts speaking, obviously. I mean, that answer is totally incorrect. Boop! Suddenly, every item and all of your clothing disappears. Because they're all butt naked. And the mouth is like, that's what you get for being stupid. The answer was year. Second, minute, hour, day, week, month, year. Anyway, I'm out of here. And then he just kind of licks around his lips and kind of absorbs himself and...
Yeah.
You were close.
I'm down to carry.
And there's an open archway there for you.
Well,
So
that was disgusting. I am naked now.
I'm confident in how I look.
Be grand.
So, wait, all our weapons and stuff is gone as well?
Yep. Everything you are butt naked right now.
So we don't have our weapons or anything.
You have nothing.
It's human.
And what I'll say is...
Go back and ask the goblins, see if the goblins had anything.
Since you rolled a 13 before, I'll allow you to overhear up ahead what sounds like, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, like a kind of murmuring, a kind of awkward, anxious, nervous individuals talking to each other. It's a group of a few that you can hear.
Morty?
So only she hears this? So only Beth hears this?
Only Beth can hear that at the moment since she rolled that thing.
Okay, I'm just punching the ground for losing everything.
You succeed.
Did the goblins have any like gear on them at all?
Then are you the goblins that you've killed?
Yeah.
I mean, you can go back and check.
I want to go back and check to see if the goblins had anything.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Okay.
I'll just fall over.
Okay, so you guys, you head back to the goblins. Let's see. Yeah, my notes here say, of course they had nothing. They were dungeon room 2. They were just gonna claw at you. Come on.
Take their clothes.
These
Yeah,
are
just
like,
for some-
goblins are tiny, so these are like child-sized clothes.
Doesn't matter. Cover your modesty.
Wrap them around your waist at least.
Who are you saying that to, Jerry? Are you talking just
Everybody.
To Jerry? Yeah. Please do that. I'll happily just allow that to happen if you want.
Yes, please let him do that, please.
So
Please.
you quite quickly cover up your kind of your bits and that, and kind of tether shots and make makeshift clothes, and you kind of.
I also want to break the
Sausage.
leg off one of the chairs so I have something like a club.
Cool.
Oh no, the table actually. That'll be a bigger stick.
Cool.
I thought you were going to say something else.
You do that, and then there's 4 legs there, so you take one. There's 3 left.
So would that be like equivalent to a club or
I'll allow it to be a club. We'll make it act as a club.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll do that too then.
Same.
That sounds like a good idea.
Now that's some clever thinking. I like this. You guys are murder people. It's good. Anyway, continuing on. So you kind of pick up a club each, and then I'm assuming you head back into the mouth room, where
Yeah.
there's just kind of slabbers everywhere, and that opened kind of archway where it had been sitting.
Right, okay. So I very
Somehow.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I interrupted you. I basically was wondering if you just continue on, but I interrupted you. Sorry.
No. I mean, it's just that archway. On you go, Grace.
I want to stealth up towards the next area because I can hear voices, and I relay to the rest of the party, guys, there's someone up ahead. I don't know how many of them there are, but we have no armor. We need to be careful.
Okay, so you kind of...
Okay.
If you're all going to stealth up, I'm going to need you all to stealth. Ooh.
Okay.
Thank you for the bits there. Nat 20! Oof. So
Which die?
it's a D20, unless it says or I say otherwise, it's always a D20.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, all your like ability checks and stuff are all 20.
And then that's not a character sheet.
15 plus 2, 17.
Yeah, I've got 10.
So basically, Beth is in front of you, clear line of sight in front of you, and then suddenly, as she starts getting close, she goes invisible. Like, you just cannot see her. Nobody can see her. Nobody can hear her. She just vanishes. Not even science can explain it. And then you two are still very stealthy as you follow behind. I'm assuming, Beth, just you keep going ahead.
Yeah, I want to go into the next area. I'll go in if I can see a place I can hide, but if there's no like easy hiding spot to get to, then I'll just stay out on the outskirts of the room.
That's fair. So as you kind of head up closer to the doorway, where the other two, just out of curiosity, how do you react to her suddenly just vanishing?
What
Keep
what
walking.
What the hell?
Slowly.
You're just like, okay. And you're kind of like, whoa. Doing the classic Summer and freaking the hell out.
Yeah, pretty much. What the hell just happened?
As you approach the archway in the next room, this big old circular room features 6 bedrolls on the floor, a bunch of dice, and some parchments scattered around. Oh yeah, and another 4 goblins are in here. 'Cause goblins. Yeah.
Are the goblins armed?
They don't seem to be. They all look... I'll do it. I'll try and do it in Rick voice this room. How's that? All the goblins, they look fairly bored out their nut. Like they just want something to do. Pretty bored. Like they were playing some sort of tabletop role-playing game or something like that. But they all got killed or something. It's not went too well. So yeah. They're kind of just talking to each other and going, "Oh, jeez, I'm getting worried, man. Oh, where are they? Like, eye and leg haven't been back. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, I mean, like, that's what they do. Gary. Yeah, Jerry. Yeah, basically they're all called Jerry. There's Jerry with a Y, Jerry with an I, Jerry with a G for goat, and then Jerry with a G for goat, and then an IE at the end."
Why do the goblins sound like Morty?
What? I didn't make them sound like Morty. I have no feelings against Morty for leaving. Shut up, Summer. Moving on. Goblins. Yeah, what'd you do?
So on the is there like a door or something to get out of the room aside from like where we're coming in?
There's a door on the far side.
Okay, so I want to use thaumaturgy to make that door slam open.
There's 2 doors on the far side. So there's one kind of... So it's a circular room. You're coming in here, imagine. There's a wee door over here. Just a wee bit kind of diagonal. And then there's one sharper diagonal.
Okay, so the one at the sharper diagonal, I want to use thaumaturgy to make that slam open
Cool.
to get their attention and make them all run over to it.
Do you need to make a roll for that, or does it just work? If the door's unlocked, I'm assuming it just works.
If the door's unlocked, it just kind of happens.
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, Rick, we're all gonna die. I didn't say Rick, yeah, I said Jerry. Yeah, that's what I said, not Rick. Oh, we're all gonna die. And they all kind of clearly start panicking and kind of thinking that there's ghosts or some crap. You know, that
But they don't move towards the door.
they run away to the opposite side of the room from the door because they peed their pants.
So would they still be able to see me if I walked in?
Definitely.
Okay, so then I'm going to use thaumaturgy again to make the other door slam open.
Okay.
Grips.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Run away! Get leg! Get eye! They'll help us! And then they all kind of just charge towards the entrance that you're standing at. Running, panicking, flailing. Ah!
Get the club at the ready.
You've got your wood at the ready.
Well, I take the club and run towards them and knock them over. Maybe they have something.
Okay, so there's 4 of them coming. And you're gonna
4?
just... Yeah. So there's four Jerry goblins that apparently look like Morty and sound like him. What?
Do they have any weapons?
From what you can see, they kind of look pretty simple. Maybe they've got clubs as well, 1 or 2 of them, but nothing too exciting for you.
Okay.
So they're kind of charging towards the door that user kind of snook up towards and kind of peeking in.
Oh, okay. So we're still in the other room.
Yes. So yous aren't visible yet. So yous are still in where the mouth archway was.
Okay. Well, maybe I don't do that then.
Fair enough. Beth, you would be the first one to get spotted if you don't move or do something.
Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to then use thaumaturgy for a 3rd time to make tremors happen in front of where they're running to make them think it's like an earthquake.
Okay, I'm gonna because
I'm trying to scare the fuck out of these goblins.
I'm gonna get you to roll I'm gonna get you to roll a performance here, Beth. If you roll high enough, we'll see what happens. It could be the best thing ever.
Okay. Oh god, where did my card sheet go? There it is. Okay. That was a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 there, Beth. Oh my god.
It's so filthy.
Oh my god. So, roll. Tremble. The ground starts shaking underneath the goblins. They're all kind of like, oh my god, and they fall to the floor and they just start crying, and one of them kind of stops holding their chest and they're like, and you've just killed one of these goblins out of fear. The others are now crying horribly on the ground, just crying into their little hands, praying for mercy.
Can I go behind one of them and just sneak attack, whack him?
Dear God. Beth, you're becoming like your daughter. A monster.
If anything, one, I'm not a monster. 2, if anything, she's like me.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give the other 2 a chance to do something
I am my own individual person, okay?
Oh, Jerry, are you going to step in and help your family here like your daughter and wife are having an argument and you're just sitting there? You gonna do something?
Yeah, I'll just watch them first, see what happens first, and then decide.
Classic Jerry.
Oh my god, this always happens. You know what? I'm just going in, taking the club and walking past and smacking one of them by the by.
So Summer just kind of in a tantrum, kind of just starts stomping, and it takes the club. Rolling an attack, Summer.
Guess we're all gonna have to go in. So.
Yeah, D20 again, I guess.
Would be yep.
6.
6. Yeah, you just kind of go to swing it, and just because you're so angry, you just kind of miss and snap the club off the ground. Your homemade club. And then rather than the goblin look up or anything, it just kind of like, oh god, I'm next. I'm gonna die next. Oh no.
Oh, shut up, you wimp.
Go in and
Okay, God. Them. Okay, I'll be quiet, God.
Are there any, do you have any, that's right, I am your god. Are there any weapons that you have?
Oh my god. Before I respond to that, Jerry, you were going to say or do something there.
Go in and comfort them.
So as you're going in to comfort them,
oh my god,
Summer's shouting, I am your god. And then you're asking for treasure, Max? Was
that... treasure, weapons.
Don't kill me, God, just over there. And kind of, you see the goblin pointing towards the kind of the less sharp of the two doors, pointing over that way for you to go that way for treasure.
Is it safe? Actually, you come with us. You go first through that way. I'm
going to say Jerry makes it over as Summer is demanding that they go first. What does Summer do? Jerry do?
Says, yeah, go ahead. You go first. Tell us where to go. Show us.
Oh, okay. All of us are just me. Oh, God. Oh.
All he is.
Okay. And they all kind of get up, and then they're like, "Where's Jerry with a G? Oh God, he's dead. You killed Jerry. Let's go, Jerry's." And they all kind of lock arms and kind of shakily walk towards the door together, bleeding you in.
This is so evil.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't have a club anymore, do I?
You don't. And I'm not gonna lie. You guys are playing this on a level of evil that I did not expect, and I love it. So he's kind of, they're shakily leading you over to the door, and yeah, they just kind of go in the room. The door's kind of ajar. The room is dusty and definitely features some sweet ass treasure chests. You sense that bling might be imminent. So
that we sense that what?
That bling. Cha-ching! Bling.
Oh.
Is imminent. So that's what you kind of get the vibe of, where all these goblins are shakily standing in the doorway of the room. All that's in there is is 3 chests.
Okay, I want each of the goblins to go to open it and bring us the treasure.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Oh God.
And actually, I do want to say it. Mm-hmm. I am your god, you little wimps. Go to each treasure chest and give us the treasure.
Okay, God. What are you? Are you Obelaf? The destroyer of worlds? Is that you? Oh.
Yes.
Okay, Obelaf, we'll do it for you. And the different Jerry goblins, oh my God, make their way over to the chests, and yeah, I'm gonna roll for them. The 2 on either side open the chests up, but the one in the middle doesn't touch the chest. They're kind of too shaky, it looks like, and not one to open it.
I walk over and I place my hand delicately on his back, like to be reassuring. Go, you can do it. Open it.
I don't want to open it. And it's. Please don't make me do this.
What
did you say, Jerry? We'll start with Jerry.
Do it. Force him to do it.
I'm gonna get Jerry to roll a persuasion check.
Right.
So that's the 20-sided dice.
14 minus 1, 13.
14. Oh God! The other 2 have opened their chests and they're kind of like, "Don't do it, Jerry!" And then Jerry opens the chest, which then suddenly comes to life and just eats the goblin whole. And I'm going to get you to roll initiative.
I knew one of them would be.
That's what I thought. D20 again, right?
Yeah. I rolled a 14.
I've got 19.
15.
So, Max, what is your initiative modifier? It should be at the top next to your armor class on your character sheet.
Oh, yeah, I've already added it. So I rolled 16, and the modifier is +3, so 19.
Okay, so Summer. Beth, what did you get?
A 14.
14. And then Jerry, what did you get?
17.
17. Okay, so Jerry. And then Beth. And then I'm going to roll for the goblins too. Oh dear. So the mimic is going to go first. It's just ate that goblin, and then it turns to the next goblin because it's the closest thing, and it just kind of spits out the corpse of that one like a big rift rather than actually doing anything. I mean, I know that feeling of indigestion, you know. Ooh. Corpse of the thing. It's already been like half digested, and all that's left is like goblin pus and guts.
Ew.
Next up is Summer. The other goblins have left open the chests, by the way, but not actually took anything out.
What's in there?
So what you quickly see at a glance is it looks like equipment of some kind and clothes. Dare I say it, it might even be your own stuff.
Okay, well, I run towards the thing that looks most like my own stuff and grab it, and then continue running away from the chest.
Okay.
While searching for my sword.
Just to make you get to where you can't put your armor on, it takes too long.
So, look, Beth, that's called metagaming. We don't do that at this table. Come on. So, what you do, Summer, is you run over to the table, to the chest. You grab all your gear, sword as well, and then do you leg it back to the room that you came through, or are you heading to the door at the other side?
I head to the door at the other side, and as I finally kind of frantically look through everything to finally find my sword, I pull it out heroically, turn around very swiftly, and approach the fucking treasure chest.
Okay, so you're going to grab the stuff and fight the chest. You're not going to grab the stuff and run.
Yeah.
Right, fight the chest. Cool. Cool. So that'll be your turn, just getting your stuff out the chest, making your way over, grabbing it out, and turning ready to go in your next turn. Which takes us to Jerry. What do you want to do? You've still got a club.
I think I'll hit the treasure chest.
Okay, give us a roll of the D20, and we'll just use the attack bonus for the quarterstaff that's on your character sheet. So that's in the little section that shows
2.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, just need to roll this now. 1 second. 11. So 13.
Okay, so you swing it in and whack it square in between its many eyes, and I'll get you to roll a d6, so cube, for damage. 5. Woof. You hear like a weird sound of wood and flesh kind of sound as it kind of caves in a little bit. It's very odd that it kind of does both. So it's like okay, 5. Damn. Okay, so that happens. Now it is Beth's turn.
So I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the mimic.
Oh dear God. You're so sadistic. This is why you're my daughter. I love it.
So mimic must make a dex saving throw.
Plus, so I got 7.
Okay, so
it's
that's
a chest. It's not very dexterous.
So it takes 7 radiant damage.
Oh dear God. And I'm also gonna say it kind of like catches fire a little bit, and that'll kind of last for a few rounds.
It's purple fire. I just want it to be purple.
Okay, cool. It's purple, and it's just like. At this point, that was Beth's turn. Now it's the goblins. Ugh. Oh my God. The goblins just kind of look at Arthur Jerry and fall to their knees, praying that their god, Ugoloff, the summer, whatever you call it, will spare them mercy for their betrayal. Please, oh please, Summer, please, let us live. Oh please, oh Lord Ugoloff, let us live, let us live. At which point, it's now the mimic's turn.
Oh, okay.
It's now the what turn?
The mimic. The chest that's alive trying to eat you guys. Okay. It's going to go for Jerry, who just whacked it in the head. What is your armor class, Jerry?
12.
12. Okay. So, it's going to take a bite at you. I'll roll this one. And you're going to take 4 damage as it kind of scratches your hand as you pull away from hitting it in the head. And you've got big slashes down your arm. Kind of gutted it didn't take the arm off, but hey, the dice, hey. Sorry, I'll stop being against you, Jerry. It's just a game, I guess. Can't believe you married
Grand.
Anyway, Summer.
Okay, well, while all of this was happening, I started to hastily put on my armor and have it half on, so that certain things are like up here and down there.
So I'll tell you, putting your armor on is going to take a couple of turns.
Okay, fuck it then. I got my bow. Is that okay? Like enough of my armor I got is to get my bow out and my arrows.
You wouldn't necessarily need to put it on to be able to use those things. You could just pick them up.
Yeah, I found them. So I'm basically standing there at the ready with my bow, looking at the chest, screaming at it to turn around at me, so that I can hit it right between the eyes where something crushed at it.
So the kind of the kind of angle you're at, like you could probably get him square in the eye from there. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly my plan. By saying, "Look at me, you stupid chest."
It kind of jiggles a little bit. But it's still focused on Jerry, who's right in front of it. And give me a roll. Give me the attack roll.
Well, I mean, it needs to turn around first, right? So that I can...
You're at an angle where you can hit it already, and it's turned ever so slightly to give you that little bit of advantage that you need just to make it work. Are you looking to get in his mouth or on its, like, kind of eyes?
On the eye.
Okay, I'll say if you get above a 16... I'll let it take an eye entirely. Like, take several eyes.
Well, I got 8.
And it just kind of like, Summer, work on your aim. Totally missed. So, after you fire an arrow and totally miss this giant object sitting on the floor, Summer, because you suck. It's now Beth's turn. On go, Beth.
So I'm going to go up and whack it with my club.
That's my girl. Give me a roll.
Okay. I'm just looking for my plus to hit with a club. Okay, so that is in 18 to hit.
18 to hit. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it.
And that's 6 damage.
Oh. See, Jerry, that's how you roll a d6. You land on the 6, come on. I almost put that damage on you, sweetie. I'm sorry. Oh.
It's a club. It's 1d4.
Well, look, we're playing by my rules. I'm Rick, right? We do what I want, okay? I say you rolled a d6, it means you rolled a d6, even though you rolled a d4. Okay, so you done 6 damage. The goblins still praying to their lord, Ogoloff. Oh, Ogoloff, spare us! Don't kill us! We don't want to die! Don't do it! Don't do it! Yeah, that's they're just gonna spend their turn groveling because they're goblins and they suck. Okay, back to the mimic. God damn it! It goes to bite Jerry and just kind of licks its own face rather than do anything. Kind of looking at him like, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. Because you're Jerry. And I like the taste of cherries. At that point, I go to Summer. What do you want to do?
I fire another arrow.
Give us a roll, Summer. Hopefully you've improved that aim. Because last time, you sucked.
It's 6. Hold on. Am I reading this properly, actually? Because I have saving throws. That's strength +4, but on this side, it says strength +2.
Sorry, what?
That's like technicality things now on my character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Like the big stat, it says strength +2. But in the box
so for an arrow, you'll be using either your dex modifier. So the big plus. And you roll a d20.
Okay. Oh, there's attack bonus here. Oh, now I get it. Okay.
Summer, we've been through this. You've already done 2 combats. Well,
with the attack bonus, it's 17. No, it's actually 19.
Well, Summer, this time, thank God, you improved. Well done. Everybody, clap, Summer. Slow, sarcastic slap. Slap? Clap. I can't even speak. I take it back. I'm the idiot. Dear God. No, I'm secretly the genius of the universe. But anyway. Several eyeballs explode. Roll the damage. Which will be in the damage type beside it.
Oh, yeah. D8.
So that's your little diamond friend.
That's 6.
6. Dun, 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 dun. That's each eyeball exploding, in case that wasn't clear. As the arrow just slides through, you have now blinded the chest. And yeah, you also have shot one of the goblins in the ear, giving it a nice big piercing through the ear. Oh God, Ogolef, I understand your warnings. You want us to help. We'll help. I'm sorry for being so passive. Oh God, oh jeez. At which point we're gonna go to Jerry. It's your turn.
I'm gonna step away from everything.
Yeah, you just kind of take a few steps back. Classic Jerry move. Watch as everything goes to shit, like your family.
Yeah.
What? I didn't say that. I mean, I respect you. This is your house. I wouldn't disrespect you in your own house. And definitely not in front of your daughter or wife, which I still don't understand, by the way. Just saying. Anyway. Yeah. So Jerry kind of steps back and just watches the carnage unfold as the arrows are flying and goblins are praising Lord Oboleth, or as we know her, Summer. At which point I'm going to jump onto Beth. It's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to go in again with another Sacred Flame.
Okay, go for it.
So again, dex saving throw.
Cool. Dex saving throw. Right. Oh my God. I rolled a natural 20. Ha ha! This chest.
If you succeed the roll, it has no effect. So.
Yep. As you're going to cast it, the chest that's still slightly blazy anyway just kind of goes, no, and licks itself out. It's no longer on fire. And it's just kind of like, ha ha, you suck. And it gives you that. Well, it would look at you, but it has no eyes. So it just kind of snarls in your direction.
You suck.
At which point the goblins, I roll for both, just start clobbering into the thing, bashing into it, like bashing their heads, punching it, doing whatever they can. Not really doing much, giving it a little bit of a bruise from the sides, but yeah, they're doing the best. Doing the best, so.
Can you bruise wood?
Well, it's got a layer of wood, and then there's like a layer of mush. Look, Beth, we don't have time to explain the biology of a mimic, okay? Like, I could go into the science, and actually you can bruise wood, because trees are living things, so yeah. But it's a complicated thing, okay? So we're moving on. Mimic takes its turn. It decides to go for Summer. No, it doesn't. It goes for one of the goblins, if it can find it, which it can't, because it's blind. So it just kind of is flailing round in circles while licking its eyeball wounds. Struggling to find anything to hit. So, yeah, it waits its turn. So, Summer, back to you.
Okay, well, I now take my sword and charge at it, screaming.
Okay, what are you screaming? Just randomly loud nonsense or anything specific?
Just screaming in general. Yeah. Just screaming, saying something like "die" or whatever.
Okay, as you scream that and charge, all you hear is your goblins kind of shouting support. We'll help you, Lord Ogolaf. Yeah, jeez. And yeah, I'm gonna get you to roll damage, and I'll give you advantage because your goblins are kind of distracting it and bashing their faces off it now. I don't know. Oh. Goblins are dumb.
I'm rolling damage. Okay. So that's 8. From
so with damage, you roll twice, and you take the high.
No, what did you roll?
8.
8. Roll again, since its advantage is Grace was just saying. Sorry, I thought you were talking about damage there. Sorry.
Okay, that's 3. But I also have like an attack bonus of +4, so that would be 7.
So you rolled. What was the higher of the two? That would have been
8.
So 8, was that +4?
No, that was without +4. So technically 12.
12. Oh my god, you just hit this thing with an advantage. You should have killed this Summer. What the hell's wrong with you? Okay, roll damage. Disappoint.
Wait.
Give us a sec, Cthulhu chat.
Hold on. Was it because I rolled with the D8? I thought I was supposed to roll
you roll with the D20, always the D20 on an attack roll. So roll the D20 twice, okay. And then whatever's the highest. Go for it. Oh my god.
Okay, so nothing happened yet.
Summer doesn't even know how dice work. How are we going to get through this dungeon? Like, this is just like the 3rd room with enemies in it. Like, there's still like another 15 rooms to go. And if you buy the full book, there's actually about another 40 rooms to go. So, just so you know. Anyway, what did you get, Summer? Highest number.
So, with attack bonus now, it's 10.
That's still pretty terrible. Was that your highest of 2 rolls?
No, the highest is actually 20 with attack bonus.
Nice. Okay, that's more like it. That's what we want. 20s, come on, team. Okay, roll damage. Yeah.
Okay. So now it's the 8.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 5 + 2 slashing, so 7.
7, 18. And then I'm gonna give you an extra 4 from the goblins, just kind of punch, and they're kind of getting bashed about, but they keep hitting into it. So what did you say you got?
Well, 7 with a +2 slashing.
So 9, and then I got 4, so 13. Oh my god, so close. You kind of stab into its tongue, and its tongue just starts purple blood splurting out, and it's just kind of like, you've blinded it, now it can't speak to its family. Good on you, Summer, you monster.
And I just keep screaming.
Oh my god. And I mean, for its turn, it just keeps screaming too. with your sword coming in and out of its tongue as it's just wailing in pain. Jeez. These goblins, no wonder they see you as a lord of death. God. Jerry, what do you want to do?
I'm kind of afraid of Summer, so I'm just gonna keep watching.
I mean...
And allow it to happen.
I'm not gonna lie, Jerry. This is the one time I think I truly respect you as the man of the house. Your daughter is truly fucking terrifying. Yeah.
I agree.
She's still laughing maniacally. Look at it. Anyway, Beth, what would you like to do? We'll just try and avoid eye contact. That's probably the best advice.
Gonna go in with another sacred flame.
I'll roll my saving throw at a disadvantage. Oh my god. I rolled a 3 and a 4. Ugh. Definite fail.
Okay, that is 1d. Okay, so that's a 4. 4 damage. 4 radiant.
I'm also going to give you a d6 roll to add the goblin still flailing in, which is an extra 2, so that's 6. Yep. The goblins have kind of been bashing into this thing, and they're getting dizzy. So I'm going to roll and see if they stay up. If I roll above a 10, they'll stay up. I did not. They both kind of just headbutted one last time and fall to the floor like, oh, jeez, the migraines, Rick, the stress, the headaches. I mean, not Rick, I mean, Jerry, yeah, I'm not based off Murray at all. I'm a goblin, yeah. Yeah, both of them say that in unison. It's weird. It's like they disappoint their grandpa on a regular basis, and they know how to do my head in. So, yeah. After that, it's we're gonna go to Summer. It's your turn.
I keep doing the same.
Give us an attack roll.
Over and over. Again, screaming, die, you stupid shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm proud or terrified of you.
I'm the same.
Bit of both.
I think it's a bit of both. Let's be honest.
It's 9.
It's a 9? Geez, Summer. I thought you were gonna be cool and finish this, but no. You just keep stabbing the same hole somehow. Missing all, doing no damage. You're just in the hole that you've made in the tongue already. It's disgusting. But good accuracy. You improved on that at least. So, Jerry, watching your daughter still trying to stab this thing, 2 goblins collapse, and your wife setting everything on fire, what do you want to do?
I want to see if we can escape.
Yeah, so on the right from looking at the mimic, there's another chest where you can see your stuff, and then just up a little bit is a door that leads into the next room. There's also the door that you came through originally to the left. So, what would you like to do?
I want to see if we can open the door, like if it's unlocked.
Yeah, as you go over and try the handle, it's totally unlocked.
Okay. I'll go back and collect my stuff.
Cool. So you're kind of grabbing your stuff. You're just kind of walking about very casually like, my wife and daughter, they're kick-ass. I know that they're going to do this. I'm just going to get ready to, move through. I'll just get dressed and leave you guys to it. This is normal day in this house. War zone. Yeah. I mean, wise move. Stay out the women's way. I respect it, Jerry. Don't know how you're doing it, but you're gaining my respect today.
Leave them in the kitchen.
Oh, damn, Jerry. A woman does not belong in a kitchen. Jesus. This is 2020. Women belong wherever the hell they want. God damn it, Jerry.
They can do what they need to do.
All respect has been lost. Well done. Right back to where we started. At which point, we're going to go to my beautiful daughter, who's not in the kitchen, but kicking this thing's ass.
Yeah.
And let her take her turn.
Gonna go back in and wail it again with the club I've got.
Beautiful. See, that's what you should be doing, Jerry, rather than judging her for being a woman. Jeez.
Judging is more fun.
That's 23 to hit.
That definitely does it.
Okay, so you're saying these are D6s? I should be rolling for the club.
I'll let you roll a D6. Why not? I said it to start with because I didn't have the stat, so we'll go with it.
That's a 5, Ben. 5 damage.
Perfectly snaps in half as you wail down as your daughter's stabbing at the tongue. You come down from behind on the wood, cracking into the wood, and then as you just mash through the body, and just purple ooze and blood and teeth spill out on the floor. The two goblins are still kind of like unconscious, holding their heads, thinking about the mistakes that they have made and how they've disappointed their god, Ogolaf. And what I'll say is, you have successfully killed this mimic. I mean, if it survived that, Beth, I'd be surprised.
I clap a hand onto Summer's shoulders. I'm so proud of you. You did amazing, sweetie.
I'll clap for you.
And then I go over to make sure that the goblins are okay.
They do not look okay. First off, they're goblins. That's the first big mistake. Second off, they have a hideous deformity where they look like someone that I may or may not know. And, yeah, they've got a couple of wounds on them. They're still alive. They'll be alive, but I don't think they'll be much use to you anymore. Kind of look.
Yeah, and I kind of ask everyone, how's everyone doing health-wise? How's everyone feeling? Is anyone feeling too many hits?
Nah, be grand.
Okay, then I'm going to go over and I want to put back on my armor, get my shield and my mace.
Cool.
So that'll take a bit of time.
So as you look over the goblins, you're like, they're goblins. You kind of start getting yourself sorted. Cool. Jerry's already halfway through that. Summer, are you still stabbing this puddle of mush on the ground?
No, I think I'm just covered in mush by now.
Yeah,
breathing really, really heavily and very aggressively.
Jesus, it's like actually being in the TV
And then
show.
when Beth comes, I'll say, "Oh, fix your mom." And I'll look at Dad and just at Jerry and just be like, "Dad."
Yeah, Dad. High five, Summer. So Rick gives Summer a high five at the table. Yeah. So,
and then I also get dressed like properly now.
So, Jerry, because you're at the other chest and kind of make sure you're all kind of put together quite well, you're the one that spots the treasure at the bottom of yours. You jammy bugger. So, inside the chest, you see 210 gold pieces.
Woo!
410 silver pieces. 3 electrum pieces. 2 potions of healing. And a fake ruby that smells like fresh baked cherry pie. Nothing to do with that being the dessert that Beth made at dinner and it inspiring that idea. But yeah, all of that's
nice
there. Yeah, do you want to do anything with it, or are you gonna take it, Jerry, or leave it in there?
Take it.
Cool. Do you want to use one of those potions, or are you gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let's say it's a D6 healing. We'll make it. I'll be nice. You know. I'm feeling generous tonight.
Do I have to roll a dice then?
Yeah. So roll a 6-sided, the cube.
5.
5. So you take 5 hit points back. If that takes you to the maximum, then that's it. Just your max.
Okay.
Oh. Talking like Rick is very, very difficult. Cool. If you want to roll an insight check, I'll tell you more about that ruby you got there.
So what do I need to roll?
So a D20. 20 sides.
Okay.
And then if you roll that and check your skills and look for insight.
Okay. 3. So 12.
So what you can tell about this this little ruby is if you cast prestidigitation on it, it creates a bakery scent, quite useful for distractions on stupid enemy monsters. Just like my grandson. I mean, what? No, I don't think Morty's stupid. I didn't say that. Why are you looking at me like that, Beth? You said that. Don't call Morty stupid.
I never called Morty. If anything, you called Morty stupid.
Nah, you called him stupid. Moving on. So you've got your gear, you've got your pieces, you've got some golden equipment. Jerry has kind of took it all, and you've watched him do that. Maybe he'll share it with you.
That was only at the bottom of one of the chests. Was that at the bottom of the other chest?
Nothing. All of it was in Jerry's chest, and Jerry took it all, because Jerry's a monster. So you've got the...
My chair.
So, you're all dressed, you're all sorted, you're geared up. Door to the right takes you into a new room. The door's unlocked as Jerry tested, or you can head back to the other room. What do you want to do?
Keep going.
Yeah, I want to go through the door.
Okay.
The door on the right.
Well, as you head to that door, you put your hand on the handle. Jerry opens the door, and we stop there to take a quick break. We're going to level up during the break. We're going to bring our guys back as level 2 characters, and things are only going to get weirder from here. So, hope you're enjoying. Remember, give us a follow, maybe even a little subscribe, but most importantly, stick around, and we hope you keep enjoying the stream. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. See you soon.
Hey, who wants to go run in a stream?
What the f? No! I want to be alive! I am alive! Alive, I tell you! Mother, I love you! I want to hold you! I want to run in a stream! I want to be alive! I am alive! Alive, I tell you! Mother, bypassing override, hold you! I want to run in a stream! I am alive! Post-apocalyptic scavengers! Bypassing override! Bypassing override! Post-apocalyptic scavengers! I am alive! This is my brother! Not that family means anything! Booyah! Who wants to be my pussy of a decade? I want to be alive! I am alive! Alive, I tell you! Mother, I love you! I want to hold you! I want to run in a stream! I am alive! I want to be alive! I am alive! Alive, I tell you! Mother, bypassing override, hold you! I want to run in a stream! I am alive! I want to be alive! I am alive! Alive, I tell you! Mother, I love you! I want to hold you! I want to run in a stream! I want to be alive! I am alive! Alive, I tell you! Mother, I want to hold you!
Da, 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 da. Sorry, I got excited. That's us back from break. I mean, yeah, that's us back from break. Yeah, Morty decided to take the portal gun, take Meatface to the Blorgon arcade. That little rascal. I'm gonna kill him for taking my portal gun later. I mean, no, not kill him, Beth. Talk to him with a knife. Maybe I'll get Summer to come with. She's been a bit deranged this session. Lots of brutal murders. And then there's been Jerry. And we'll leave it at that. Because Jerry. Sorry, Jerry. I know it's a shame, but I don't like you. So.
Noticed.
What? No, I love you. Really, I'm so glad that my daughter chose to marry someone who has no real ambition in life and, doesn't even know how to stand up to his own daughter. Like, that's why I really admire you, Jerry. You're a very strong man.
Very.
So, we finished off the break, just before the break, with them having killed a mimic. Summer is now covered in mimic guts, having not wiped it off and just put her clothes on over top. Her face is just covered in purple goo. They've all got their gear back that they lost, and Jerry's hand was opening a door to the next room. Dun, dun, dun. So, as you step into the next room, which is... Oh my god, I've lost my map. This is not good. I should know my own dungeon, I'm sorry. It's kind of shaped like a giant pentagram on the ground, like the kind of shape of the room, 5 sides. And as you step in the center of the room, a pair of perfectly rounded stone mounds, cleft artfully, straight down the middle, and they fill the room. It looks like a butt from where I'm sitting. Something shiny glints near the ceiling, about 4 foot above what can only be described as a huge butt. Just calling it like I see it here, folks. There's something shiny above that butt. What do you want to do?
Investigate.
Give me a roll. So roll a d20 and add your investigation check. And you're quite intelligent as a character, not in real life. So roll that.
Okay. Which do I add on?
Investigation, which for you is +5. Jesus.
Okay. So 16 altogether.
As you kind of make your way into this room and make your way towards this big, giant butt, you end up kind of seeing the sparkle up high. You're still not too sure what it is, but something about these butts look climbable. Like, it's kind of soft and squidgy to the touch, but yet firm and can hold its form. It's a good butt. Jerry, you're impressed by this butt. And you know a lot about butts. I'm not saying why, but Beth, you need to leave this guy. Moving on. So
I like butts.
So big butt. Yeah, you don't really see too much. Yeah. You can't really tell what the shiny thing is.
Can I attempt to climb the butt?
You can. Give me an acrobatics check. So we're in a pentagram room, and there's a big, round butt.
Oh!
What did you get?
No.
Did you get a 1?
A natural 1. And I have +0 to acrobat.
Beth, you're meant to be my daughter. You can't be going about rolling nat 1s when there's Jerry's at the table. He's meant to be the nat 1 guy, and he got a 16. Jeez.
Who bought me the dice?
Beth, I didn't buy you anything. I've not been around for years, Beth. I mean, sorry, this got really dark. I love you, sweetie, but as you try and climb the butt, you just find yourself kind of rubbing your face all over it. Oh, that's a big, squishy butt. You love butts, too. Butt lover.
If I'm a butt lover, it's because you raised me that way.
Dear God. Dear God. I'm going to get you to do a dex saving throw, Beth, because you rolled a nat 1. She might just fall into the butt here, guys. This could get bad. Was that another nat 1?
No.
I needed the family.
2. I just have a -1 to dex on saving throws.
Well.
Dice jail.
Say goodbye to your butt. Say goodbye to your butt, Beth. You rolled a 1. A disgustingly low 1. As you've kind of fell onto this butt and kind of rubbed your face all over it, suddenly the butt begins to shake and just kind of makes a sucking noise like a reverse fart, pulling you in towards it. You're between the cheeks. It squidges quickly, and then it shoots you back out. To everyone else at first, you're the same Beth that went into that butt. But you feel it first. Beth. I don't know how to say this. Your ass, it's gone. You have no ass. Oh my God. Beth has lost her ass. You
You're
guys
buttless.
now notice. She's buttless.
What the fuck?
She has no ass. Dear God.
How will I do it?
How is it even possible?
This is D&D. Summer, anything's possible. You have to be careful in this world, Summer.
But how will I poop?
God, that's the concern. You have to fix it, Beth. I'm sorry. I'm getting too involved. I'm too attached.
I do a medicine check. See if I can get back my ass.
You can do a medicine check. I'll allow it, sweetie.
22!
As you do a medicine check, feeling your ass, the roundness is gone. It's now a square. It just goes back, straight down, just straight down into leg. It makes no sense. You look at it from the side. You're just a stick. It makes no sense. And you feel about for an exit orifice. There's not one. There's no way for the poop to get out, Beth. You're assless. However, feeling around, you feel that perhaps your body's also changed inside. Perhaps now you'll no longer poop. You'll just pee a lot more. And your body will convert your solids into liquids and eject it that way. Because, Beth, just because I don't think I've made it clear enough, you have no ass. I'm sorry, guys. I can't even say hold on your butts anymore. Because your ass...
I have no butt to hold on to.
Exactly. But the other two, hold on to your butts. Things are about to get wild. The butt begins to fart, blowing air, pushing you towards the far side of the room, where you see another door that you can go through, or you can try and deal more with this butt. It's up to you.
I'll shoot an arrow at the shiny thing at the top.
Give me a roll. Let's make it a sleight of hand, because it's all about accuracy. Yeah, let's see if you get this.
D20?
Yeah. I can't believe I raised you like this, Beth. I raised you better than this. Not one, my ass. See, I can say that because I've got an ass.
18.
18.
Yeah.
The wind, the fart wind that just smells of clay and the kind of smell of stonework, because this is a weird, soft, squidgy stone ass. You fire up. Pushing through the wind, you hear the whistle as it fights the wind. Clink, clink, clink. The little silver thing flies down, is caught in the fart, and flies right towards you, Beth. Beth, Jerry, either one of you, not Beth, Summer, Jerry, one of yous can grab it if you're fast enough. Who wants to go?
I'll try to grab it.
Okay, give me another either sleight of hand or some kind of dexterity check.
16.
16. You grab it. It's a little plaque. It's got something written on it. You can feel it in your hand as you grab it. You turn it over. And it says, "Say goodbye to your butt." It was a warning. You were never meant to touch the butt, and then you tried to climb inside it, Beth. It was always gonna try and take your butt. So that's what the shiny thing was. What do you want to do? The fart is still blowing you back the opposite way from the butt towards a new door.
Let it happen.
Fair enough.
What's my butt?
Forget about your butt. You've lost it.
That's coming from your husband. He knows better because he has an ass.
Wait, can she get her butt back?
Well, while you ponder this mystery of, is it possible to grow back an ass? How does one get an ass in the first place? We all struggle with that wonder every day. How do I make my ass firmer, rounder,
just do a Kim K.
better? Exactly. How do I Kim K it? Because not all of us are just up to that standard, you know? Sorry, Jerry, why am I siding with you? What is going on? Anyway, the wind is blowing you back in while you ponder these mysteries of ass. You fly out into the door, bang, hitting against it. The wind pushing you harder and harder against as suddenly the door caves in, sending you into the next room. And then a door, solid wall of concrete slides down, sealing you away from the ass room.
No!
Yeah.
Your ass is gone.
Yeah.
My ass is grass.
Your ass is grass. Wow. I thought some of my stuff for this adventure was terrible, but that pun. You're not allowed to make any ass jokes. The other two can, because they have one. So,
I feel like that's discrimination against people without asses.
as you're reaching towards the door, screaming, "No!" Jerry, Summer, you notice that everything in this kind of odd-shaped, half-square, half-triangular room is white. The walls, the floor, even the ceiling. It's almost like an infinite wall, like there's no edges to it, but yet there are, somehow. All you really see in this room, except for the 4 doors, is a stressed-looking lady, seated at a cheap desk, writing furiously on paper. With, I guess, well, when I say paper, I guess I mean parchment, not like A4 paper at all. Definitely not. And she's got an inkwell and a quill pen. How's that for immersion, huh? I made it like fantasy styled rather than with a computer. Anyway,
well done.
After this concrete wall is slammed, the room begins to stretch, while she remains within walking distance. What do you do?
Like Mum's spot that isn't there anymore.
Sorry? What was that?
What?
The room begins to stretch like Mum's spot that isn't there anymore.
Damn. Jesus, Summer.
Way too better than this.
If you're gonna make ass jokes, make good ones at least. So, what do you guys do in this weird-shaped, elongating, infinite white-walled room?
Try to read what she's writing.
So you make your way over to her. You can just see that she's writing something that says, "The room elongates. It gets longer and longer, while the adventurers try to work out what is happening in this room."
I tried to talk to her.
What do you say? What do you say to her, Summer? And Beth, you've now noticed this as well. Sorry, just so that you can jump in. What do you do?
What is it you're doing here?
Look, I feel like I just need to get my work done, okay? I feel like I really need you to leave me alone, okay? I feel like I'm really behind, okay? I'm the writer. I'm meant to write. I'm meant to have wrote this room already, and I forgot to write it, and now the publishers are after me, and it's meant to be up today, and I feel like I just need to focus, so can you just step back, please, from my desk? Thank you. I feel like that's important.
Right, if you need to work, I understand. Can I suggest that Beth gets her ass back?
I feel like that's against... I mean, if you lost your ass, and I'm assuming that was in exactly room 10 because you're an idiot and you climbed the thing, or you fell inside the thing, or you done something stupid, I feel like that's your own fault. Like, I feel like female Jimmy is, like, totally gonna, like, just focus on her writing, okay? Because that's what I feel like is important. Okay, thank you, bye.
So
just leave.
You write what is happening.
As you are questioning her, the room... The doors seem to suddenly have giant golden shimmering padlocks and chains go across them as she's writing it down on the paper. And you can see that she's writing big chains and golden locks appear on the doors. And
okay, I grabbed a piece of paper.
I feel like you shouldn't have done that. She starts writing on the desk furiously. Summer. Oh my god, you're fucked. I rolled a natural 20. Suddenly what happens is the floor begins to ripple just under you, and then the ceiling reaches down with hands. The hands are made of the materials the walls are made of, and you're grabbed from underarm and lifted up as the ground begins to wrap around your feet, and it begins to stretch you, trying to snap you in half. And I feel like you should give me back my paper, or I'll keep writing. I feel like that's important. I feel like one of the other two should make you give me back the paper.
Shut up! Someone gets a pen from her.
She dips it in the inkwell and gives you both a look of, I'm ready to write, bitches.
I don't want to.
Am I gonna
Take the pen!
I feel like if you give me back the paper, we can maybe get you out of here or away from me. And I feel like I could finish the room if you let me finish the room.
I say we give her back the paper, Summer. I feel like that's in our best interest.
Fine. I open the hand so that the paper falls down.
I feel like the room lets Summer go. Full stop. Takes the paper, puts it down, and
so is the pen magic? Are you magic?
I feel like you really don't understand what this room is, because I feel like yous are in the middle of the dungeon, and I feel like that means I've not finished this room, and I've just put in something about how there's a writer in here writing this room right now. Oh dear. I feel like I might have failed as a writer. Oh god, I failed as a writer. I feel like this is the end of it all. I feel like, oh no, I feel like I'm going to lose my career. I feel like it's time for me just to make the room about me, and I feel like I'm just going to make it that I have to kill you or you have to kill me. Okay, I feel like that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I give myself a pistol.
No? No.
Yeah, so suddenly she has a pistol, and at this point, we're all going to roll initiative.
I told you to get the pen from her.
So,
Pistol.
what did we all get initiative-wise?
D20?
Yeah, D20.
Oh, I got 20.
A natural 20? Damn, Summer. What a waste. On initiative. Jerry, how about you?
Do I add the initiative thing?
Yeah.
Okay, one sec. Need to find it.
Grace, what did you get?
9.
9. Okay. So... Ooh. Okay.
Can I use the initiative to lunge forward and try to grab the quill from her?
I'll allow it in 1 second. Jerry, what did you get?
Okay.
Hold on.
So it'll be +2 to whatever you roll.
So 18.
18. Ooh. Jerry. And then... Okay, so because you got a natural 20, Summer, I'm going to be the cool grandpa and let you go for the quill before she does anything else. So, give me a sleight of hand or some other dex check that you feels appropriate for snatching it. Yeah, sleight of hand feels like the best. So, D20, give it a roll.
18.
18. As she's finished writing, gets the gun appears, you grab the quill. You now have the quill. Now, at this point, I'm going to go... actually, do you want to do anything else now that you have the quill?
I want to write.
You want to write? On what?
On the table.
Okay, you start writing on the table. What do you write?
I write that the woman is lifted suddenly completely into the air and loses the gun.
As you write this, absolutely nothing happens. Moving on. Jerry, what do you do? I messed with you. What'd you like to do, Jerry?
Take the gun off her.
Take the gun off her? Give me a sleight of hand. So, D20, and then add your sleight of hand from your skills list.
So, 14.
14. Okay. You grab the gun. You now have a Glock 9 in your possession.
Check if it's loaded.
Totally loaded. I'll let you fire if you like.
Yeah, I'll shoot her.
Okay, give me an advantage roll.
How do I do that?
So you roll two d20s, and then I'll give you a plus because it's a gun. We'll make it plus. And you're pretty intelligent. You know how to load it. You know how to aim. The basic concept of a gun. I hope, Jerry. So I'll give you 6. I can't believe you're intelligent in this universe. Ugh.
I got 9.
9 plus 6, 15. So, And we'll make it let's make it a D20 damage. Fuck it, it's a gun. Roll a D20, let's see what happens. This is where
10.
10. Oh my god. For a bad roll, you did a lot of damage. Yeah, you just shoot her right in the head. Yeah, she's dead. You've just killed Jimmy. My favorite NPC. Well done. Thank you. Jimmy's dead.
Okay, I'd like to step her again with my sword.
Okay.
I take my sword out and step her and say, "This is sword trying to rip me apart."
I'm just gonna look at you as parents and say, "Wow."
We need to put her in therapy.
I mean, just don't put me in therapy with her, because Jesus, that shit's scary. Anyway, we're out of initiative order as your daughter seems to just go utterly mad and pummel into the corpse of this poor lady. Poor lady, Jimmy.
Right, aside from the papers and things, is there any like chests, any shelves, anything like that?
All that is in this room is a desk, an inkwell, and the quill. Summer has the quill. And there's the paper as well. So quill, paper, and inkwell. All of that is on the desk. I'll say that Summer stabbed the paper to death as well while stabbing her, so the paper's destroyed.
What if we turn the table upside down?
Do you want to do that? We'll say it happens. Flip, the table goes upside down. The inkwell flies through the air, throwing ink all over the floor. This beautiful, pristine white room. You've now stained with black and blue ink. Yeah, it's 2 colors in one pot, because this is D&D. I can do what I want. The pot bounces off the ground, rolling and clattering, clink, clonk, clink. It's a very well-made pot. It seems to survive the fall, and ink everywhere. The bottom of the desk it's got a lot of gum under there, because this woman is disgusting and clearly doesn't really take hygiene very seriously, which you should, mainly in these times. But continuing on with this. What else would you like to do?
So are there any doors to get out? Aside or just the ones with the gold chains?
All of them have got gold chains. All 4 exits.
Anyone have lockpicks?
These gold chains are glowing and kind of magical looking. I'll just tell you straight up, it'd probably be a waste of time and a waste of your lockpick.
Great.
Use a magic spell.
On what?
The door.
On the door. Okay. What spell? What kind of spell? Like, you want to shoot something at it or blast some energy?
Yeah, shoot something at it.
Cool. Let's get that as just an Arcana check. Screw it. We'll make it that you're shooting laser beams. So that's a D20 plus your Arcana. Oh my god, your Arcana is +5. I've made a mistake.
15. Plus 20. Plus 5 is 20.
Oh my god, Jerry. You're somehow more powerful than your daughter, who is just killing everything. You take your quarterstaff and you blast an energy ball out of your staff. It hits the lock. The lock glows blue as the energy pulses into it. The lock absorbs it and holds it. Because you rolled pretty well and you rolled a decent kind of amount, I'm now going to help you a little here. The lock shoots the energy back out and just misses the ink pot. But it doesn't hit it. And that's what happens. So.
Can I search the corpse?
Yeah, sure. You search the corpse. She's got in her pocket a wallet with like a driver's license saying that she lives in like California. She works at D&D. She's always been a fan of Rick and Morty. A picture of her family, her little dog. Yeah, she'll never feed her dog again. Look what you did, Summer. You killed a helpless woman who had a family, a dog, a job. What have you got? You're just a teenager. You're just a smelly teenager who goes to school, acts like an idiot, and is a serial killer or something, it seems. So yeah, Summer, that's what you've done. You've killed an innocent woman. Well done. Good you.
I didn't kill her.
Bravo.
You overkilled her.
You overkilled her. Okay, Jerry, you also killed her, so I guess some of that guilt goes on her, on you. So sorry, Summer, but yeah, also not sorry. So yeah, to both of you. Beth.
So obviously she's been writing for a while. Like, was it just the one bit of paper she'd been writing on, or was there like a stack of like what she'd already written?
Roll me an insight. Oh my god.
12.
12. Okay. You get the impression that she made reference to somehow you guys being adventurers in a D&D campaign. She works for Dungeons and Dragons. She's probably the one that wrote this book. And yeah, so she's probably, as she wrote it, the pages got stapled onto this book that I hear amusing, and she got a bit lazy with this room, as she explained. You kind of get that idea. So, what do you do?
Okay. Can I look at the ink well thing?
Yeah. Sturdy. Survived to fall off a table. Made of clay. Very well made.
Can I
clay.
destroy it?
You can try. What do you do?
I do.
Okay. How?
With my sword.
Okay, you stab an inkwell. Give me an attack roll.
14.
14. Okay. Interestingly, actually, funnily enough, where is the thing? What did you get?
14.
14. Ting! Your sword does nothing on the inkwell. It just kind of stops and grinds all over it. Yeah. Oh my god, that's an insane. That's insane.
Is there any ink left in the inkwell?
Not really, no. Most of it's on the floor. Well done, Jerry. Again, white room. It looked beautiful.
Right, so I'm going to pick up the inkwell and take it over to the lock and try and pour the remaining ink on the lock just to see if that does anything.
I'll allow you to roll for that, and we'll see. Let's say if you get above 20, it works. We'll make it an Arcana check.
Well, I didn't roll a 20, so no.
Zaz. Sorry, Beth. So, yeah, you just drip some ink on it. Nothing happens.
Can I drip ink on the book that you have?
On my book?
Yeah.
I mean, no, Summer, I need this. If you do that, how the hell are we meant to play the adventure? Are you stupid? Summer, you're meant to be smarter than this. Come on. How about this? Jerry, your character is smart. Not so much you. So maybe you could do an investigation check on the inkwell. How's that?
Yeah.
Give us a roll. 20
What do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, 20. A D20. So 20-sided dice plus your investigation.
Right. 23.
Oh my god. As you invest, I can't believe that you're so smart in this universe. Like, you have made a character that is so unlike you in real life. It is just astonishing. Astonishing. Sorry, I mean, no, you're very smart, Jerry. Yeah, I'll stop being rude to you. Sorry. So, you're investigating this inkwell. Oh my god. This inkwell seems to be... It has an AC of 20. Its armor class is higher than all you scrubs. It seems to have armor inside it. A little vest inside, holding it together. You could probably get it out if you squiggle about with the inkwell. The quill.
Yeah, I take... We all know this, or only him?
Only Jerry. If Jerry shares that, Jerry shares this. If Jerry doesn't, Jerry doesn't.
I'll tell you as all.
There you go.
Okay. Well, I take an arrow of mine and try to scrap it out.
Okay. You remove the little bit of armor, and there's a little bit of chainmail hanging off your arrow. What I'll say is, because you rolled a 23, Jerry, which I still can't believe, You're looking at the inkwell and you're still like, holy crap. The AC on this thing, it's still 12. It's still just as good as us. What's that about? Maybe it's important. Maybe we should kill it. You don't have to share, but that's up to you.
I'll say it to the other two and see what they want to do.
Okay.
I would say that we try and kill it. But if you can kill an inkwell, smash it, destroy it. You can't kill an inanimate object.
This is D&D. You can kill anything. Everything can have a life. Even this notepad. I'm alive. Don't kill me. It's dead. I killed it. It's an inkwell. It's alive. It has feelings.
Okay.
It loved its rider.
I take the arrow where the small armor thing is on.
Yeah.
And ram it into the inkwell, trying to destroy it.
Okay, so making it like a super hard arrow. I'll give you an advantage on that. Go for it. Attack roll. Plain strength.
15.
15.
Twice?
Roll again. See if you can get higher.
Oh.
It's advantage.
Nope, not higher.
What do you get? I'm curious.
I got 12.
Dear God.
So you rolled a 12 and a 15.
Still pretty good, Summer.
Yeah.
Still pretty good. Both of those
your strength?
PTSD. Anyway, point is, we'll jump into that maybe at the end of the game. You stab down on the inkwell. Crack! You chip part of it off. All the gold chains come off. But now the doors start switching places.
So it's not completely destroyed yet.
And now they've stopped moving. What do you do?
I'll go to one door if somebody else goes to another door.
Yeah.
How many doors are there?
There's 4.
Okay, will we each go to one of the doors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attempt to open it.
Okay.
And I could use thaumaturgy on the 4th door.
Okay, yeah. Otherwise, I would have suggested to take the corpse of the woman and throw it through the other door. But yeah, that works too.
As you open, dear God, Summer, you've killed a woman who had a beautiful little dog at home, and now you want to desecrate the corpse? What the hell's wrong with you? I kind of like it. It's weird. I don't understand. Moving on. You all open the doors. As you do, you find yourself. Summer, you're looking across the room. In this room, an innocuous teal cube sits on a pedestal in the middle of the room. Atop the cube is an inviting button. Engraved on the back of the pedestal is a sentence that you can't quite see, so why would I tell you that? But anyway, you're looking at that, you see that, then across from that, there you go, you see your dad. Jerry, he's at the other side of the room. He can see the pedestal, also with the button, and he can see the plaque that says something, but he can't quite read it. And then Beth, you've opened the other 2 doors. You're looking through one, you're seeing the writer sitting at the desk in the background. But you're also seeing this cube, and if you look to your left and right, you can see the other 2. You're all facing into the same cube-shaped room. What do you do?
What the hell?
I go into the room.
Yep.
I want to go up and investigate the innocuous writing on the box.
Cool. Do the other 2 go in the room, or do you just stay in the previous room?
Go into the room.
I kind of do this, like, looking in and out constantly.
As the other 2 step in, the door swings around and pushes you into the room, slamming shut. The doors suddenly shoot up, the walls shoot up, and then the room reveals itself to be a circular room. In the middle is a pedestal with a big button on top.
As I said, I would like to investigate the pedestal with the writing on it and the button. I would like to investigate.
It's time for you to give me an investigation check in that case.
I rolled a 13.
That's a pretty good roll. As you're kind of looking about, you're like, well, that's a button. I could push that button. That'd be very good to do, maybe. Or maybe I don't want to push that button. There is a door over there, so I could just leave.
What does the writing say?
Well, that's what I'm about to tell you. As you look at the writing, you zoom your little eyes in as close as you can, Beth. And Beth, my beautiful daughter, I'm sorry to tell you, you can't really read anything on it. It's pretty much gibberish. It's like scratched in. It's really difficult to read. You can't tell if it's because it's too small or if it's just because the font has been written a certain way. But you've got no idea what it says.
I relay this information to the others. Guys, I can't tell what this says. Do we press the button? Do we not press the button?
Can you not press the button with your thaumaturgy while we kind of stand at the door ready to run?
I can double check.
I'll say that you can try.
I would... Well, yeah, we can try that.
As you try to push it, nothing happens. It seems like this box has some sort of properties protecting it from your magic bullshit.
Okay, I think
because it's probably magic bullshit.
I think someone should press it and the other two should stand at the door.
Who volunteers? That's the question. Remember, one of you doesn't have an ass. The other two could lose their ass.
I already lost my ass, so I'm gonna press the button. And I just...
Okay.
As you push the button,
what do I have to lose?
Blue puff of smoke. I'm Mr. Macy's. Look at me.
I knew it.
I'm Mr. Macy's. Look at me.
Hi, Mr. Macy's.
Hi, Beth. How can I help you? I'm Mr. Macy's. Look at me.
Get your butt back.
What was that, Summer?
Get your butt back.
Yeah, can you get my butt back?
I'm Mr. Macy's. Look at me. I'll try.
Thank you.
And then Mr. Macy's just runs out the door.
Should we take the box in case we need other Macy's?
Yeah. Just don't let Dad touch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take...
what happened the last time.
How'd that make you feel, Jerry? They won't let you touch the magic box that shoots out little helper dudes. Yeah, that's right.
I think we should just run.
You just run?
Hope for the best.
Oh my god. Jerry runs to the door. What do the other guys do? Do you follow Jerry? What do you do?
As I said, I grab the box and then I go to the door to get out.
Grab the box, you head to the door. You all get over there. Jerry's already went through it. Jerry, this is pretty much a standard room when you arrive. Except for the fact that except for one thing. There's a round, fleshy monstrosity hovering a few inches off the ground. It's a big-ass son of a bitch. Yeah, I said ass. It has one, even though it's a big floating head, Beth. Yeah, this thing's got 4 eye stalks protruding from it and glistening and sliding side to side like snakes. And a single raised eyebrow observes you over above its slavering maw. Vocab dog. What? I don't know what that means, but anyway. Yeah, it's a big head with eye stalks floating around it with a big monobrow. Yeah, that's what you're greeted to as you go in that room. Mr. Macy's is not there. But you just hear in the distance, "Hi, Mr. Macy's, look at me."
I think I want to poke the thing with a stick.
As you go to poke the thing with the stick, the other two arrive in the room. The door just falls forward. There was no door. What? You're trapped in the room. You go to poke it with a stick, and it just goes, "Show me what you've got."
Oh no.
And you poke it. It does nothing. I said, "Show me what you've got." Yeah, bitches, this is Rick and Morty. We are doing a Get Swifty. Rick and Morty, number
what
one
did
hit.
we have to show you?
Get thrifty.
Show me what you've got. It just
Get
keeps repeating that.
thrifty.
Summer starts. Are you doing that? Are you dancing, Summer?
Yeah.
Oh, Summer.
Yeah.
Summer started dancing. Do the others do anything?
I'm gonna take out the playing cards I have, and I'm gonna try and do a card trick.
Dear God. What about you, Jerry?
I'm gonna watch, because poking it with a stick didn't work.
Okay. I said, show me what you've got. You are showing me what you've got. I'll let you roll performance. The two of you doing stuff.
That's a 13.
Oh, that's not good. I've got -1 performance. 7.
I said, show me what you've got. You've showed me what you've got. It is uncoordinated trash. You are dancing towards Rick's #1 smash hit, Get Swifty. You are doing card tricks, and you, the one with the stick, were the most impressive with your jabbing. All of you have failed to show us what you've got. Die. And yeah, the big floating ball is gonna attack you guys. You fucked it. I mean, come on. I want coordinated stuff. Come on, guys. You're better than this.
Can we use the music to help us?
I don't know. Can you? You have to try. Also, we're all gonna roll initiative, please.
What the fuck? I rolled a 13.
17.
Ooh, impressive, Summer, once again. What about you, Jerry? What'd you get?
19.
19? Oh my God, Jerry. My God, you're on fire with the rolls tonight, and I don't understand this. Beth, this is how you got Beth. You tricked her in a some sort of dice game, wasn't it? This is how you got my beautiful daughter to fall in love with such an idiot. Dear God. Yeah, then it's Beth, and then it's this thing. Okay, so Jerry, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you gotta go first. What do you do?
I think I'm going to hit it with the quarterstaff repeatedly.
That's always a good tactic. Hits things with the blunt object. I like it. That'll be an attack roll with the quarterstaff, so attack bonus of +2 if you roll a d20.
Okay. 15.
15. You hit it, so roll the damage, which I believe is 1d6, so the cube.
5.
5. You whack one of the tentacles as the eye kind of goes... Makes that floppy noise. Classic Rick gave you a burp. That's the only burp I'll be able to perform, because I can never burp on command. Yeah, so... giving it 5 damage. Okay. Summer, what do you do?
I go to Beth and use the box for Mr. Misek.
You push the button.
And yeah.
I'm Mr. Macy's. Look at me. Hi, Summer.
Hi, and I really need your help right now. You need to perform really, really well. And I talk to the head. Wait, there's another person that you have not seen yet.
I'm Mr. Macy's. Look at me. Of course I'll perform. I said, show me what you got. You failed. I don't care. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Mr. Misek, can you
also,
get rid of
roll a d4 there for me, Summer?
D4.
I'm Mr. Macy's. Let me perform, or I'll go mad.
4.
4. Oh dear.
4.
Yeah, so you only have 4 minutes before this Mr. Macy's goes utterly insane at the fact it can't perform for the big head. Actually, all you asked for it was it to perform very well. So it starts performing very well. So unless you give it recognition it deserves, it'll go mad. So, yeah. I'm Mr. Macy's! Look at me! Life is excruciating! I'm Mr. Macy's! And I'm going to say that's your turn and pass on to Beth.
So I'm going to cast Command on the giant head.
Oh, dear God. Yeah. Give it a go.
So that is a wisdom saving throw that you have to make.
Oh, shit. 8.
Okay, so you failed that.
I did.
So I turn to the giant head and I just go, grovel.
I said, show me what you've got. You showed me what you've got. I did not like it. You said grovel. I do what you say, because I show you what I've got. And then the big head just kind of flumps its forehead down, all the eyeballs kind of resting in front of you at your feet, groveling. While Mr. Mises in the background is trying to juggle with little balls that have just appeared out of nowhere, going, I'm Mr. Mises! Look at me! Summer, am I performing well enough? I'm Mr. Mises! Look at me!
I applaud the bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what's happening. Oh, you clap.
I applaud the Mr. Mises, so he gets his recognition.
Thanks, Beth, but that's not enough. I was told to perform as best I could. I'm Mr. Mises! Look at me! Yeah, the Spectre's turn is spent with its head on the ground, bowing to you. With its little eyeballs. Kind of, like, tapping at your feet. It's weird. At which point we go back to Jerry. What do you want to do?
Do I still have the gun?
You think you do?
Okay, well, I want to shoot the Okie.
As you go to feel for the gun, it must have disappeared when you left that room. Must have had something to do with the magic in that room. Sorry about that. You've still got your quarterstaff, trusty quarterstaff.
Nah.
Nah.
Actually, yeah, I'll hit him again.
Yeah. Advantage, so roll the dice twice and add your +2 each time. And we'll see which number's higher. So that's the 20-sided one.
Right, so 8 plus 2, that's 10. 18 plus 2, 20.
20. Oh my god. Jerry, what the fuck? Why are you cool in this game? Beth, why is he cool in this? I mean, is he always this cool? Because, like low-key, like, don't tell him I said this, but, like, low-key, like, I've never seen him be this cool. It's weird. It's making me kind of worried that he's going to replace Morty.
It turns out this is all he did in college.
Ah, okay. Why are you nodding, Jerry? You're not meant to listen. I was talking to my daughter. That was private. You suck. Yeah.
She tells me.
So, roll damage. So that's the 6-sided one for the quarterstaff. 5. Because it's prone, I'm gonna make it a little bit more. So you just kind of stamp down, and the eyeball goes exploding everywhere. So yeah, God, burst one of its eyeballs. The other eyeballs kind of float up, flapping around, and then it just kind of goes back to groveling. You're a monster. You're just like your daughter. I appreciate that. Now, Summer, what do you want to do? I'm Mr. Macy's! Look at me!
Hey, Mr. Macy's, can you get rid of this thing for us?
Mr. Macy's has to do his first task. I'm Mr. Macy's! Look at me!
Okay, well done. Well done. You performed best. Great. Fantastic. Wonderful.
Summer, I need you to roll a disadvantage deception check, because clearly you're not that impressed. You sarky little girl. Maybe this will teach you to show respect to your elders. Give us less sarcasm. I mean, I'm not your elder. I'm your cool grandpa. I'm like your peer.
D20?
Yeah, D20. Plus deception.
12.
Hi, Mr. Macy's. Look at me. How am I doing, Summer?
Yeah, you're doing well. Really good.
And what did you get?
12.
I'm Mr. Macy's. Look at me. I don't really believe you, Summer. I'm Mr. Macy's. Look at me. You can see in Mr. Macy's eyes that he might push that button and get some help if you don't deal with that. Right, so Beth, your turn.
I am going to cast Sacred Flame on the head.
Dear God. Go for it. Oh, it's a saving throw, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'll do it disadvantage because I'm in... Oh, shit. Okay, it works. I'm sure it works. Got like 9.
Yeah, that works.
I'm Mr. Macy's. Look at me.
4 damage.
That's how much?
4.
Oh my God. Suddenly the thing bursts into a purple flame. Doesn't really react. It's just kind of like, show me what you've got. Ow. At which point, it's going to be the Spectre's turn. It can do a saving throw to get out of this thing, the grovel, right?
So no, it only lasts for 1 turn.
Okay, well, in that case, it's gonna attack you.
It was prone, so it has to get up.
It's a floating. It's a floating head, and also like, don't tell Rick. Don't tell me, Rick Sanchez, how to run my dungeon. I rolled a natural 20, and I intend to use it. Yeah. Because I'm a dick. It's gonna cast a D4. 3. You're now... you need to perform a wisdom saving throw. Yeah. Also, it can still stay prone and do shit because it's got eyeballs that shoot laser beams.
24!
Well, you're still a little... You feel a feeling of... If I had an ass, I'd be shitting myself. But then you remember, you don't have an ass. Because you were the idiot that fell into the ass machine earlier. You have no ass, Beth. I'm still disappointed. But yeah, you know that you would be shitting yourself had you had an ass. Jerry, what do you want to do? Your turn.
I think I'll just sit there and have a look and see what's going on first.
Okay, well, you spend a turn watching as your daughter has like some sort of weird fear ray shot at her. And not your daughter, your wife. Oh my God, how am I confusing you two? God, sorry. So you watch as that happens. You're watching Summer deal with Mr. Mises. And yeah, you've already burst one of its eyeballs standing pretty close, and you're just gonna watch. Good call, Jerry. Very, very Jerry move. Summer, what do you do?
Well, I'd like to attack the thing, but I feel like I need to deal with Mr. Mises
You can do whatever you like, but Mr. Mises is like, I'm Mr. Mises! Look at me! Summer, am I doing better? And now he's juggling daggers in the air.
Oh God! Hey, you know what would be a really great performance, Mr. Mises, is if you would throw these daggers at the thing and attack it. That would be a super cool performance.
Mr. Mises catches all the daggers. And I'm going to stop describing there. You can still take an action.
I guess I'll take an action. Okay, at the same time, I ready my bow and fire an arrow at the head.
So the head's just kind of leveled up. It's just off the ground a little bit now. Yeah. Give me an attack roll. The dexterity attack roll with that. Oh my God. You're going to take another thing's eyes out. What is it with you and blinding your victim, Summer? Is this part of your weird ritual? Blind them.
So,
keep
hang
them in
on.
a jar.
Together with dexterity as well?
Just do your bow's attack bonus, whatever that is.
Okay, well, it's 23.
23, oh my God. You're a beast. Yeah, roll the damage. Jeez. Gonna take out a whole eyeball tentacle, never mind its eyes, Summer. God. You are a monster, you know that? Like, a scary, scary monster.
Well, it's it's 2 plus 3 piercing, so 5.
2 plus 3 piercing, oh my God. Summer, you're mad. You're mad, you know that? Beth. Oh, sorry, I didn't describe that. You fire. Not on its actual head, on one of the little tendril things.
Yeah.
It's just eyeball matter, squirts everywhere. Jerry, as you're just standing there, you kind of turn away, but eyeball matter all up your face. That's what you get for standing there like a scrub. Just covered in scrubby guts. How's it feel, Jerry?
I'll accept it.
You accept it? Oh, dear God. I think I broke Jerry. I'm surprised. It took me my entire life. Sorry. Moving on. Yeah, so you've done that. Beth, it's your turn.
Well, I have no ranged, physical attack, so I'm going to hit it with a Sacred Flame again. So that's another dex save for you.
Natural 20.
Okay, it does nothing.
As you cast it, it just kind of goes whoop, and gives you a look of, I'm showing you what I've got, 'cause I'm a big floating head. Yes. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Hi, Mr. Macy's! Summer, watch this! Yeah, Mr. Macy's starts throwing the, 10 daggers it was juggling. I'll let you roll, actually. Roll, let's say, an advantage, and if you roll above a 15 on either of the dice, we'll make it land. Since you don't have a modifier for the Macy's.
I'm 19 on one and 17 on the other.
Did you roll a natural 1?
No, 19, 17.
Oh, sorry. Okay. These daggers all fly into it. I'll just roll the damage for this one. Oh, shit. Yeah, a lot of these daggers are sticking in. Some bounce off, some go in, but this thing is not looking good. That's a total of 9 damage. And Mr. Macy's goes, "Hi, Mr. Macy's! Look at me! I'm free!" And disappears. Yeah. Okay, so Jerry. No, not Jerry. Spectre. The big floating ball of eyeball monster. Oh my God, it does nothing. It's just kind of fascinated by the fact that Mr. Macy's just exploded and threw all its daggers. So, Jerry, your turn.
I'm going to hit it again with the quarterstaff.
Oh dear God. Give us a roll. It's looking pretty fucked up as is, so this could do it. This could be... Oh my God.
7.
Summer. Jerry's about to steal your kill.
Wait, +2, 9.
Oh my... okay, I take it back. Jerry's not doing anything. Jerry just kind of swings past it, like trying to hit a piñata. You're not blind, Jerry, but you're acting like it.
It's the guts on my face. It's not my fault.
I mean, that's a good excuse. Why'd I have to put guts there and give him a good excuse? Well, Summer, your turn.
I don't want to waste another arrow, so I get another Mr. Meeseeks and ask him to get rid of this thing for us, or help get rid of this thing for us.
Hi, Mr. Macy's! Look at me! You got it, Summer! Hi, Mr. Macy's! Look at me! It just dives straight at the thing. Yeah, it now just jumps on it, holding over its big main eye, giving it disadvantage on all attacks for now. So, there you go. Hi, Mr.
Cool.
Macy's! Look at me!
Can I still do something?
Yeah, I'll allow you to do one more action.
How high up is this thing?
It's only about 7 or 8 feet off. It's not too ridiculous.
But can I jump attack it with my sword?
If you do that, you'll be stabbing Mr. Macy's who just jumped on it. But yeah, you could totally do that.
Try. Well, I mean, it doesn't mind, right? Yeah, I'll do it.
Dear God. Give us an attack roll. He's just now cutting it up in his own little helpers. Jerry, look at the daughter you've raised. How do you feel about this? Are you proud of her? That she's a little sociopath?
Yeah.
You're mad. You're mad. 17. Yeah. You stab right through Mr. Macy's and roll damage. Wow, Summer. Your fake glasses just fell off your face.
That's 6. No, actually, plus 2 slashing, that's 8.
Oh my god. Jerry, I thought you were gonna have the kill, but no. Once again, Summer stabs through Mr. Mises, through the eyeball, and then all you hear is as the eyeball pops. It drops to the ground. Mr. Mises is like, "Hi, Mr. Mises. Look at me." And yeah, the eyeball seems to have burst like a giant balloon, and the head is now hit the ground. Empty, hollow shell. All the eyeballs just... No guts. Just disappear from existence. All that's left is the carcass, with no eyeballs, as if it's rotted for hundreds of years. Well done, Summer. Once again, you've killed a thing by going for the eyes. We're out of initiative.
Summer.
What?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm proud or scared. Because I don't know. Can I continue to the door out of this room?
As you shakily kind of look at your daughter in fear, not knowing what kind of hellspawn you've raised.
She going into therapy.
Yeah.
You go to therapy.
For once, I think all three of us are in agreement. Summer, you need help. You need help.
I don't think there's a lot of help for her.
Very true.
It's these adventures. Of course it takes its toll.
Okay, so
God.
you all start walking towards the only door in this room. Except for Summer, who just stands over the carcass, laughing in weird victory and glee.
Summer!
As you begin to reach the door, you hear, I have no house, some sort of chanting coming from the other side of it. What do you do?
Do I recognize the chant at all?
Not really. It's what you can hear from me. That's it. Also, I've got the voice of an angel.
Beautiful.
It's angelic. Thank you.
I continue into the room.
You just go in?
Yep.
Okay. Summer kind of stops laughing and kind of makes her way over to you as the door opens. You did, you monster. And inside you see... Oh my god. It looks like it's a shrine dedicated to a giant pink butt that's been erected at the east end of the room. Through the smoke of fragrant incense, you can make out some devout worshippers, all of them some form of goblin, prostrated and mumbling before the carnivorous idol, an unusually short door along the south wall. But standing before the butt, taller than the rest, is a half-wolf man, howling, Enos, Enos, Anos. It seems they are chanting to the anus.
I walk up to one of the goblins and I tap him on the shoulder.
They're all too busy bowing and worshipping the thing. As you tap one of them, it turns up, instantly noticing, holy shit, she's not got an ass! And it jumps away from you, shouting, she's not got a butt! She's not got a butt! What would... The one chanting stops and turns. The assless one has arrived, children. Why are you here, traveler?
I have come to reclaim what I have lost, my butt.
You have come to reclaim your butt, but the prophecy says the Messiah would leave their butt behind in order to save our people. Are you not the Messiah?
What do your people need saving from?
If you haven't noticed, the road here was very treacherous. Many of us have lost our ass. And you see that every goblinoid in this room has no ass.
I feel at home.
And the Wolfman has no ass as well. And many of us have been trapped here for a very long time. We would just like to leave this place and remain assless to remember those who have fallen in the rooms ahead.
Okay. So the pink butt that you're honoring.
Yes.
What is it? Like an actual butt? Whose butt is it?
So the butt is just like it's a statue butt, but it's like been painted pink. But it also looks soft and squishy like the other one. It's very similar. They've made it very, very, very similar. I see that you have 2 followers with you, assless one, who do not have asses. Who do have asses. Perhaps we can fix this and take them to the butt and have their asses removed.
I am not losing my butt.
We encountered butt. However, they were chosen to keep their butt. The giant ass decided that they were worthy of keeping their butt.
No. Worthy?
The prophecy states that only one person shall lose their ass, apparently.
No. Only one. The assless
I'm not
one.
losing my butt.
The assless one will save us. But that could be anyone who comes through that door without an ass. We could get all of you without it. And all of us have failed. For we are not the Messiah. Are you our Messiah? Are you the prophesized one? At this point, Beth, I'm going to get you to roll a d6.
6.
That's a shame. Anything lower and you would have been the Messiah. Sorry. Perhaps you are not the Messiah.
You know I'm not Messiah?
Well, for one, you want your ass back. The assless one would not want it back. They would be free from the ass cheeks and free from the burden of having an anus.
See, for people who don't want their asses back, you're really focused on asses.
Yes. It is to worship what you don't have and remember what it was like to suffer through pain to become what we are. If you refuse our ways, so be it. We will not help you. We will not stop you. You may proceed.
Say we did want to go with your ways. How would you help us?
Well, first, you would remove your asses in the butt chamber.
Okay.
Nope.
And then we would help escort you through the next room. And given that we survived, continue on with you.
What if we sacrificed Kim Kardashian?
She is not here, but that would be a mighty sacrifice.
We could try and get her here.
How you may give me... do you know what, Jerry? Give me a roll. If you can roll above a 30 on an Arcana check, I'll give you it. That's impossible. You've got +5. Give me a roll anyway.
Of 20?
A d20.
Okay.
I'll be shocked if you even get a 25.
I got a 20.
You got a nat 20?
So 20.
Oh, God. Kim Kardashian appears. I've got to allow it. I made a roll. Critical success. Jerry, you say that and Kim Kardashian, poof, appears with her ass sticking out, like just twerking it. Very awkwardly, not really saying anything because, I mean, I don't really watch enough of her stuff to know what she sounds like. But there you go, Jerry. You've got Kim Kardashian. Beth, how's this make you feel? Your husband summoned someone with a big ass. You don't even have an ass. Summer? Yeah, I mean, you're just there. What do you want to do?
What if we've now sacrificed Kim Kardashian? Can she get her ass back?
If you remove the ass, we cannot return the ass. If Kim is our messiah and is willing to sacrifice her ass, then we shall proceed with you to the following room. Kim Kardashian just keeps dancing.
We need to take you to this statue. It's a magic statue that gives you
we'll bring you to the statue and you can like
to be fair,
up against it.
Just to be clear, she's heard the whole conversation. She can hear. Yeah. She's not deaf.
We can bring Kim to there and she can twerk against
one
the
statue. One of you can roll a persuasion check. Summer, are you still there? Because you look frozen.
Yeah, okay. I'm still there.
You're just thinking what to do. Yeah. What do you want to do? You can. One of you can try and persuade her, but you got to decide. 5, 4, 3, 2. No one rolling.
I'll roll.
Okay. What did you get?
To what to do it?
You didn't get a 20. Did you get?
I got 20.
A nat 20.
I got a 20.
Natural?
A natural 20.
Oh my God. This game is just full with critical success at the weirdest time. Okay, Kim Kardashian kind of is like, I could give up my ass. And she follows the devout followers through a door. As she opens it, it reveals secretly behind the ass statue there was actually a secret door that led right to this room and walks out. Now you're right back at the beginning next to the ass. Kim Kardashian rubs her ass against the ass. The giant ass statue begins to rumble and shake. It cannot get around her ass. It's too big. Oh my God, it's ass and ass. What is gonna happen? I'm gonna roll. Oh my God. All of the followers are watching. Never have they seen something so glorious. An ass battle for the ages. Suddenly, Kim Kardashian's ass clicks the ass off the statue. The statue has no ass. Kim Kardashian gets bigger and bigger and starts to inflate the room if you do not leave now. I'm afraid you're going to suffocate in ass.
Yeah, I run.
Run.
What have you done? You were meant to be our messiah, and you have suffocated us within us. What have you done? As ass consumes him. You all run back through the door as you go through some of the ass squidging through the doorway, when suddenly the hinge begins to break on the door. The room's structure begins to crumble. Rocks falling from the ceiling. Everything's falling apart. What do you do?
I want to get the hell out of there, so I'm gonna try and thaumaturgy on the door, see if I'll open it.
So, the only way is that you've seen when you came in was the door that the ass is in now, the door that you came through, and also there's a door on the, where did I say? Was it the east side? I think I said east side. An unusually short door stands along the south wall. There's a door there.
I can crawl through that.
Yeah, probably good.
I'm gonna crawl through the tiny door.
Okay.
Yeah, try that.
You begin to crawl through the tiny door.
Also, I'm crying while all of this is happening.
Yeah. Cool. Oh my God, what have I done? I've lost my page. Okay, so you crawl through the door. I'm assuming, Jerry, you follow too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you kind of head through this tiny little door crawling through, mist seems to obscure the floor. Even though you're on it, you can barely see it. Curling around your ankles, this was probably once a torture room. You get the feel from the shackles dangling on the floor. But everything here is busted. Pieces of classic equipment like Iron Maidens and stretching racks littering everywhere. Along and up the walls on the corners, like the outside, like inside. What? Like the inside outer and the bone dissolver? I don't even know what that's talking about. Oh, the inside outer and the bone dissolver. That's my inventions. I forgot. Oh,
Battery's low.
Battery's low, apparently. Just so we know. But yeah, so there's all sorts of crazy inventions in here in torture devices. Imagine Grandpa Rick's garage, and imagine it filled with Iron Maidens and medieval tech.
Is that not already the garage?
Shut up, Beth. What do you do?
So, aside from the weapons, do we see anything else of any note in there?
You can roll a perception check.
I would like to do a perception check then.
What do you get?
I rolled 9.
9.
9.
Yeah, you don't really see anything. Yeah. Do you go in deeper? Do you go in further into the room?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What about you, Jerry? Summer?
I'll follow.
Okay.
I missed a bit of that because my
So
battery was low.
The room is basically a torture room, and there's a mist covering the floor and kind of shrouding the way. It's hard to see in this room. The other two are walking deeper in. What do you do?
I don't want to touch the mist.
Okay, I mean, you're touching the mist because you're in the room. It's impossible not to.
Well, I continue still crying.
Okay. As you kind of are heading in, you notice in the far corner, hunched up, facing the wall, something fleshy and wet and soggy. It seems to be sulking in the corner.
Hello?
It turns round. It's a giant cyclops-like creature with a big eye and fleshy tones and little spikes sticking out of it.
I kind of want to comfort it.
Are you okay?
You want to go hug it?
No, just comfort it.
Oh, how would you do that, Jerry?
Talk to it.
Okay.
In a nice way.
What kind of things would you say? Would you?
Mm-hmm. Ask it, is it all right? Is there anywhere that's not spiky on it?
Yeah, there's some little patches. It's not like super spiky. It's just like a little jagged edges every so often. Nothing that wouldn't...
Okay, well, pat those bits that I can actually pat.
And then you see it kind of look at a pile of wizard's clothes sitting on the floor.
Are those your clothes? Would you like to wear them again?
Were you a human before?
Was that a yes or a no?
Yeah, this thing's sad as fuck. It's pretty depressing to look at. Most people would just kill it and move on, but yeah, you're humanizing. I like it. Character development.
And cry with it.
Oh my God, Summer. Are you feeling remorse for what you've done? Good. You should.
Or are you crying over Kim Kardashian?
I'm not crying because of that. I'm crying because you guys don't understand me and think I'm a monster.
You are.
That's why we're putting you into therapy.
We don't want you to be a monster.
I don't laugh. I do all this. I didn't even want to do all this.
But you did it.
No one
told you to.
This thing that Grandpa Rick put up.
Are you trying to tell me, Summer, that you don't want to play this adventure? Because I will kill you right now.
Don't be blaming other people.
You've upset Grandpa Rick. The Northic. This is a Northic. I've decided it's going to attack you now. Because you're challenging Grandpa Rick and trying to make me feel bad. And I refuse to feel bad. And Jerry, you suck. And Beth, well, you're my daughter. I love you. But also, you suck because you're making your daughter feel like crap. And then she's judging me. So you all suck. It's all your faults. I'm doing a great job because I'm Rick. I'm the best. Yeah, the Northic is going to use its magical telepathic abilities, and I'm gonna roll a d4. I rolled a 1. What that means is, Beth. Oh my god. Suddenly, you realize you're just like your little brother. A dork. You're never gonna get laid. You suck.
I have a little brother?
No, not you. Sorry, I meant Summer. I'm attacking Summer. Sorry, Beth. I got excited. I just read the first name. Yeah, so you realize you're just like that. You guys can do whatever you want, the other two, while Summer's having this existential crisis. Both in-game and in-game. But also technically out of game, but you know what I mean. This is very meta and confusing now.
Can we obviously see Summer? Can we see
Oh, we're getting a bit of feedback there, Max. You might want to turn the volume. Oh. That's
sorry,
was
I think it was me.
Oh, was it you? Oh, sorry.
I think it was me, sorry.
It's okay. We worked it out. Beth, do that again, sorry.
Can we tell that Summer's having an existential crisis or not?
Well, you can tell considering the Nordic thing just stood up and just started going Mrr, and is shooting some sort of circular rays out of its eye. Going,
okay, so shooting a ray at my daughter, I'm going to try and kneecap it with my mace.
Give us a roll. Jesus. The sad creature.
Okay, so that was a 19.
Okay, roll damage.
Okay, that was 3.
Ouch.
But I had it in the cats.
As you hit it, the rays come off of Summer and kind of bounce onto you as it hits the ground, down on one knee. And I'm gonna roll to see the effect. Oh, this will be interesting. You begin to think of Meatface and how much you wish he had stayed here. You vocally say his name in a kind of reminiscent way of thinking of a lover you wish were still in your life.
Meatface.
Because you used to maybe date in college. Yeah, Jerry, how's that make you feel, knowing that my daughter dated that handsome hunk of meat that we met at the start who left very quickly with your son, raising him unlike you ever could? I'm now going to roll psychological damage on all of you, because I'm Rick fucking Sanchez. That is 8 damage each.
Damn, son!
Yeah. Also, suddenly the smoke clears. There's no doors in this room, no windows, no nothing. Yeah, what you gonna do? Jerry, you can take a shot if you want. Your turn.
Is the thing dead?
No, it's just on one knee.
Okay, I'm going to hit it with the quarterstaff.
Give us an attack roll. So that's D20 plus 2.
19.
Yeah, that'll do it. What do you get damage-wise?
What's that, a 6?
Yes.
4.
Poof. You do a bit of damage, but not enough to kill it, because I'm, again, Rick Sanchez, and I'm angry at you all, so I'll do what I want. So it's totally fine. So I'm going to talk with David for a second. The Sanchez family begin to hear a buzzing noise at the dining room table where Rick is running this game and has started being a dick to his players and trying to now meta game and punish his players for being annoyed at him. And this buzzing sound just seems to increase louder and louder. And in the game that you are playing, the room begins to shake. Your characters in the dungeon are shaking. those in the living room are also shaking, and then suddenly the Northic shatters into gold light. What was that? I didn't do that, and I mean, I'm running this, so what the hell's going on? What is this? Oh, Rick, what have I told you about punishing your players? I think it's time for me to intervene. Ah, shit. I thought I escaped. I thought I lost you in dimension 5672D. God damn it. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back, I swear. Suddenly you find Rick Sanchez no longer at your table. But you still hear my charming dulcet tones as I, Jeremiah Smitherton, take over this adventure. I am from dimension D456. I am an interplanetary, multi-dimensional being, and I believe that Rick deserves to be stopped. He has managed to stop me from entering universe C-137. However, this little pocket universe he has you playing in, I may have some control in. So, I believe it's time for you to continue your adventure. Suddenly in the wall, a golden door of light appears. There is no door, just pure, blissful light shining through. What would you, the players, like to do?
I'll approach the light.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Just focus on the light and the adventure ahead.
What just happened? But I kind of want to go ahead and go through, and my crisis is over because all of this is too weird.
As you continue on to the door, the light covers you blissfully. As you each step through, disappearing, Jerry stands waiting. Jerry, I speak to you alone, briefly, for you have been punished enough. For the next few rooms, you will have advantage on all rolls. You are now the supreme player at this table. Don't tell the others. It'll just piss them off. Would you like to join them in the next room?
Yeah.
Okay. You continue on, and you find yourself in a room with shafts of golden light flitter in from some unknown source. Hundreds of little butterflies flit gently across the room, sometimes landing on flowers that cover the floor. Some on the walls where there is also beautiful, multicolored flowers everywhere. And even, strangely, what is that? It's peaceful, new agey sort of music, the kind that you listen to while you're being productive at work, that rejuvenates your soul and makes you feel more alive. And with each passing butterfly that lands on you, you gain 1 hit point. And your maximum HP in this room rises to 35 for all of you. Raise your health. Would you like to do anything while in this room?
Can we just rest a little bit?
You can. With each passing moment, you feel energy filling you up. You feel alive. You feel de-stressed. And the players sitting around the Sanchez table, this is David talking, also begin to feel calm and peaceful and at ease with this adventure. They are ready to get going. They feel suddenly like all their woes have been dealt with. Without Rick there, they can focus and enjoy themselves. Yous are having so much fun, and it's great. So, adventurers, what would you like to do?
Continue.
Very well.
Yeah, I would like to continue on this wonderful adventure.
That's beautiful.
Definitely.
Oh, I'm so pleased to hear that. Let me open a doorway for you. Once again, a doorway with solid gold edges appear in the center of the room. Light pouring out from either side, ready for you to pass through into the next room, should you choose.
I choose.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
You're all filled with maximum health and pass through. Even more than maximum health, you're at 35. As you enter this next room, you hear the sounds of rattling bones. Not in a spooky way, though, but in a fun, sort of jazzy way. What's that? Is that some sort of jazz? No, it can't be. The skeletons. But it is. You see a group of skeletons trying out some jazz music. They're not doing very well. They seem to be losing tempo and mixing up their pace. And what is that? Is that a sculpture of something? No, it's a drum kit. One of them's playing a drum kit. Wow. So, they're all got their backs to you on a stage. What would you like to do, adventurers?
Dance.
I want to just go up and enjoy the music.
Jerry, would you like to do anything?
I want to dance.
You want to dance? You start dancing. Yeah, you've got the sick dance moves. No wonder you landed a hot babe like Beth. You're such a charming, beautiful man. Ugh. Summer, what would you like to do?
I'm slightly embarrassed by my dad, and I just kind of walk past for now. But also, I enjoy the music.
I understand you being embarrassed by that, but you're also slightly impressed. He's doing shockingly well for usually being a crap dancer. Sorry, Jerry, but it's true. But you're doing great right now. Oh. And as you join in with the skeletons having a blast, one of them points to what can only be described as the skeleton keys. Little music joke. The keyboard. Would anybody like to jump on? They're all kind of like, offering.
I would like to jump on. I would like to perform.
Give me a performance check.
That is a 19.
A 19. Oh, yeah. You're playing some sick music on that keyboard. You've certainly helped them find a bit more rhythm. They're doing better with the music. They're like, oh my god, yes. Love it.
I stand back, and I'm starting to get skeptical. And I'm starting to look around.
You're getting trust of the skeletons? That's a bit odd. They're being very fun and friendly. They're just...
All of this I don't trust.
They point to xylophone, hoping that you'll take that on and play that and help them continue on. Huh? Come on.
I want to check everything first.
Yeah, cool. Give me a check. Give me an insight check. See if you can trust these skeletons. Is that what you're after, yeah? This sort of room you don't trust? I understand.
It's 10.
It's 10. You can trust them. Like, I'm not Rick. I'm a much nicer games master than him. He refers to himself as a dungeon master because he sees this as an opportunity to torture his players, whereas I like to enjoy it and have fun. So you can trust them as you can trust me. Jerry, what would you like to do?
Investigate now.
What would you like to investigate?
The whole room and everything.
Yeah, Give me a roll.
Uh, 23.
Everything's to be trusted. The room is safe. You find a doorway that seems to have some sort of musical seal on it, and perhaps playing some music might help you get through. While Beth's still
Who wants to open it?
playing away on the keyboard. What would you guys
How'd you open it?
The skeletons kind of point to the xylophone and then point to the door.
Okay, I'll attempt it.
Give us a performance check. Remember that sneaky little advantage I gave you. So roll twice, go with the higher number. Haha, Beth, Summer, I didn't give Jerry an advantage because
Yeah,
Rick was
that's
an
definitely
ass.
needed because the first one was horrible.
Yep, it usually is. What did you get?
14 now.
14.
The second one.
Not too bad. You start playing the xylophone and, oh my god, yes! This is classic cantina music, the kind of stuff you hear in Star Wars. I believe they call it jizz. It's amazing. That's the sound of the xylophone, of course. Summer, would you like to join in at all? They seem to be gesturing towards the only thing left, the drum kit.
I guess I will then.
Give us a roll.
Performance?
Yeah, performance, please.
Well, it's 12.
12. So. It's not exactly going well at the start. It's a bit clinky and a bit clanky, but you get there, you get a hang of it, you find the groove, and little music notes start springing out of all the instruments and making their way, dancing through the air. You all have a merry, jolly time in this room, and it's fantastic. There's nothing more that you could have asked for. It's amazing. And each note hits the door, and it begins to light it up with multi-rainbow colours, revealing a giant archway, about 80 feet tall. Yes, it turns out the room ends up enlarging around you, revealing this huge door, and the seal begins to break. Guys, what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? Like, what?
Dad?
Don't worry about that. That's not important just now. Focus on the music.
No, I feel like that's something we need to focus on.
And
focus on that.
As you're kind of saying that, boom, the door lights up and sparkles. Stars fall off it. And once again, that humming noise begins to play in the Summer household. And Beth, Summer, Jerry, you begin to feel the doubts that you're starting to have, that are starting to naturally creep in from what's happening, or you kind of like, okay, I can put them to the side a wee bit longer, but just because something cool seems to be happening, the door's opening. But okay, it's just a silly thought. Rick's fine. That's kind of what they're thinking at the table. Back in the game, you're all ready to see what's through the door as it opens. And before you is a long 200-feet corridor. What I will say is the music is still going and you can choose to stop at any time.
I kind of want to go to that new corridor.
Yeah, I want to stop playing.
Yeah, same.
Cool. The skeletons stop you, and then they offer you gifts. Each of you roll a d6 to find out what your gift is.
3.
Okay, I'll tell you in a second once everybody tells me the number.
2.
2.
4.
4. So, Beth, You are given a bone saxophone. Made of bone, carved and swanky. Makes beautiful sounds. Great pipes. Who rolled the 2?
Me.
Well, they just kind of push the drum kit to you, someone, and they're like, you got the hang of this. You should keep it. And then, Jerry, you got to 4. They give you the sickest option they can give you. A little guitar. And you're like, it's a boom bass guitar. It's awesome. And at this point, you head towards the door with your sick instruments slinged on your back, or in Summer's case, kicking it in front of her, I guess. Now, as you enter this room, you feel the doors close behind you. Even from a distance, it's easy to see that this room was not intended to be easily accessed. Elements along the walls seem to suggest years of barricades and things stopping people from getting in, being destroyed. The occasional wooden panels across the floor with little mortar-shaped holes pushed through them. Chunks of stone and wood lie strewn outside a door at the end of the corridor, but not quite blocking the door as it probably once did. At the same time, those warm light that I reminded you of earlier shines down, landing on the 3 of you, suggesting you come closer and head deeper in. What would you like to do?
Continue.
Start moving towards the light.
Yeah, move. But also kind of look around.
As you're looking around and take a few steps, suddenly the whole floor lifts and begins to roll towards the front. It seems like some sort of mechanism's been activated and you're suddenly going super fast. You're going about, we'll say, 30 feet a second. You're going at an insane speed. I'd say hold on to your butts if you've got them. Beth, I'm looking at you because even I know it's stupid not to have a butt. The wind is blowing your hairs. Yeah, you've all got hairs, singular hair, I guess. No, you're all blowing your hair and blowing it about, and you're flying towards this door at the end. The light filling your faces, giving you warmth and happiness, joy, a readiness to continue and find the answer for me. I mean, find the answer, not for me, for the sake of completing the quest. Yes, that, for completing the quest. And you zoom on. More and more odd barricades seem to be there. Something seems to be moving them out of your way. At the table, so this is David speaking again. At the table, the family kind of find themselves have been set in ridges, kind of just, and now you're starting to notice, wait, where is this voice coming from? Because you look about the room in the living room, there's nobody sitting in here, except for Rick, who's just like at the top of the table with his little DM screen and some dice and a spilled can of beer. But then, as you've kind of noticed this, and the room begins to shake even more. The dice fall off the table, the DM screen as well. And you all kind of look at each other and then find that as you kind of notice what's happening, you kind of go back into the dazed passiveness of trusting everything that's happening, and you're back in it with me where you belong. Stay with me. We are so close. I can feel it. I almost have the answer. You almost have the answer. You stop outside the door. The grand door. On this door that's cracked slightly open, is a giant Rick Sanchez face carved into it. And a tiny little door at the bottom, just big enough for you to fit through. What would you like to do? I recommend...
Open it.
Yes. Good choice, Jerry. Good choice.
No, I wanna throw a perception check.
You may try and perceive. As you try and perceive, Jerry is still opening the door.
Jerry, wait a minute.
I'll do it slowly.
I've got 19.
Okay. What you see is a door. Getting a bit of feedback, just so you know. What you get is you see is a door. And it's got Rick's face on it, which means this had to be the secret treasure room the whole time. That was the point.
Well,
it is safe to go through. Oh, your internet connection is unstable. Ah! What is going on? Are we okay? Can we hear me? Hello?
I'm gone.
Oh, okay, we're okay. What just happened? Internet, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Awkward timing. Okay, it seems to have stopped lagging. Sorry about that. We'll continue on for now. But I'll click a button here. There we go. I'll just record it on the computer as well, just in case. So,
the perception check about the voice.
Yes. So you made the perception check. Oh, about the voice.
Yes.
Well, what you perceive, Summer, is that I am a delectable interdimensional being, and you love my voice. That is about all you can hear, because I am fabulous. So,
I think something's wrong.
So as David, I'm going to tell you that as Summer and Beth and Jerry at the moment, you don't really think much is wrong because of this hum that's happening at the table.
Right.
And then going back in, you seem to be balancing up a little bit. You're kind of cautious, I would say, and you're starting to not trust this voice, which is understandable. But yeah, you can't really tell anything about the voice in game because if you roll, it's going to be the voice that answers.
Okay. Yeah.
So, are you going to go through the door for me now? I mean, to complete the adventure and get your treasures and defeat the final fluffy bossican? It'll be a little puppy, I promise. Go through the door.
I think we should attempt that.
Yeah, I go through the door.
Excellent. Thank you, Beth.
Is
Thank
another
you, Jerry.
Door somewhere?
It's just the one door. Go on, Summer.
Well, then go through.
Go through the door. Thank you. As you head towards the door and open it, you find yourself in a giant circular room. A simple wooden table bearing a small, squarish cloth covers an object that sits on it. This table is in the center of this room. It's a simple room, nothing too interesting. Around the room is green crystals. And yes, all you see is the table in the middle and the cloth covering his secret. I mean, the treasure.
I think we should investigate.
Yeah, I would like to investigate crystals.
Okay, Jerry, what would you like to investigate? You can roll
the whole
yours,
room,
Beth.
kinda.
The whole room. Okay, I'll allow it. You can do a general investigation.
That would have been as well. Yeah.
Okay, if you're all wanting to run an investigate, I'm going to let Jerry be the one to do an investigate, since Jerry was the first to say it. Jerry, you may have advantage on this.
Okay. I don't need it.
Did you get a natural 20? Damn. The green crystals, we'll start there. They seem to be some sort of protection mechanism set up by Rick to protect the treasure that this room holds. The ultimate treasure sitting on that table. The treasure that you know you must receive to leave this place, for this to end, the ultimate prize. So close, you can see it. Whatever this treasure is, looking around the room, it is very precious to Rick. And clearly, whatever it is, looking at the table, seeing the square cloth, it is very small, but possibly very powerful.
Okay,
So we can still not get suspicious, yeah?
I mean, you can start to, but there's only really the crystals, the table, and the cloth in this room.
Okay.
That's what the family see. And now the kind of humming is kind of toning down at the family room table, so you're not really hearing as much. It's kind of, so are starting to come a bit more lucid around the table, and you have noticed that there's like a green beam over yous, and it seems to be a lot greener on Rick, and there's a frequency hitting him.
Okay.
But yous aren't quite out of this phase dream sort of state where you're still kind of focused on your characters, and you can't really move at the dining room table.
Okay.
So, heroes, what would you like to do?
I want to take the cloth off of the table.
I want to peek under it, but not take it off.
Summer will start there as you make your way you both make your way towards the table. Summer trying to peek under. There's nothing you can see. The cloth seems to have wrapped it perfectly, hiding every little secret of it. And then Beth. Wonderful Beth. Thank you.
We should have flipped the table.
You flip the table? You take the cloth off as the table suddenly flips. You hear the smash of glass as you look down to see what the prize was. The ultimate prize.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The secret that Rick has kept so close to his heart. His most prized treasure. It's... What the fuck? It's just a picture of his stupid family. It's just a picture of you freaking cretins. What? Why has Jerry been cut out of the picture? Never mind, I've answered my own question. He hates you. Well, I guess this answers the question of what I have to do to stop him. Time to activate the crystals, huh? At this point, now that you've damaged... At this point, I am going to step in as the GM and take over both in a super meta sense. I'm going to climb in a layer deeper than just controlling at the table and take control of the voice, who is now somehow sentient in this gaming world that yous are playing at your dining room table. So he's now sentient in the dungeon.
Okay.
Yous are all in the dungeon, and we're going to focus on that, and I am going to be the DM for that, or things will get really, really, really confusing too quickly, even though it's already pretty confusing. So, the voice...
So we all... Hold on. So we're all just in the dungeon. We're not in the... We can't be in the living room.
The yous in the living room are aware that something weird's going on. The voice is related to that Rick's under some sort of trance, and that's kind of what you need to deal with. And now...
Okay.
But you can't do anything. And now that this has been revealed, yous are totally aware, and the spell is kind of broken. So yous are totally aware that whatever yous want to be aware of and have judged.
Okay.
So the voice has said, time to activate the crystals. At which point we're all going to roll initiative.
Okay, I'm gonna try to run if initiative works.
So the way initiative works is we'll all roll first, and then we'll work it out.
17.
Okay, 17. Pretty good. Beth? 1?
1.
Oh my god. Jerry?
15.
15. Okay, so it goes. What did you get again, Summer?
17.
Okay. So, as soon as it says it's time to activate the crystals, electricity starts connecting them in the air, like green electricity, smashing them together, and the crystals start pulling into the centre, combining into some sort of blob thing in the air. In the very centre of the room, suddenly a pit appears, and the table falls in, and the bricks start falling in. Get back from the hole. You kind of hear Rick's voice echo in the chamber as well as the bricks start falling. You're going to be allowed to do a dexterity saving throw right now, all of you. So that's throw your d20 and use the saving throw box at the top modifier for dex.
15.
19. No, 18, sorry.
18. Okay. And Jerry?
19.
You just kind of dive back. About a 10-foot diameter hole has appeared in the middle. You don't know how deep it is. All you hear is the table hit off the side and shatter. So it's deep enough for the table to have fell and broke. And we're going to start the initiative order with Summer. The door is still there, but yeah.
And run towards the door to try to get away from the hole in the other direction of the hole.
Well, the hole stopped falling. It's just stopped.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of as the crystals are still forming together.
Okay, I think we should try to destroy the crystals.
Yeah. That seems wrong.
And I shoot an arrow at the crystal.
At the thing in the middle that's kind of forming together.
Yeah.
So
or at the crystal, if that works.
Sorry?
Can I shoot an arrow at one of the crystals, or are they all gone?
You can try. Give it a roll.
Yeah, I'll do that. With my longbow. Is that with attack bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's 22 then.
22. That was horrifically high pitched for anybody's ears listening. Sorry. You hit it, and then the arrow comes back to you. Yeah, take it back. Keep the arrow. You'll need it. As you hear Rick's voice echo, and then the crystal swirls through the air, and then it just kind of corrects course and flies right back into the blob in the middle.
Oh, okay. So attack the blob.
Jerry, what would you like to do?
I feel like magicking something would be a good idea.
Yeah, and what capacity? Like, describe the effect you want it to have. Do you want to shoot something?
Where it blocks something.
You want to make like a shield for yourself?
Yeah, but like to block it off.
Yeah.
Block off the middle thing.
The thing in it. Oh, okay. So you want to try and make a shield to stop it, like a force field kind of wall. We'll make that Arcana check, and it's going to be a single dice roll because the voice is no longer in control. I am. So it'll be, we'll make it if you get above a 15, then it works. Just keep it simple for now.
Okay, I got a 4.
4. Sorry, you tried, but didn't quite work. Beth, what would you like to do?
I want to cast Sacred Flame on the blob.
Okay, give it a go.
Make a dex save.
I mean, it auto fails, actually. It auto fails.
Oh, no. Okay, that is 2 damage on the blob.
Yeah, purple flame erupts around it. Suddenly, it just seems to absorb it. As now it actually goes on its turn anyway. Oh, you fool. Fire's not going to work. Look at it. And then suddenly the blob, like all the crystals are in the blob, and it just kind of goes like flaps out wings, revealing a young green dragon before you.
Oh no!
Well, friends, sorry about this. I wish I never gave you that extra HP. I didn't think you would be Rick's greatest weakness, after all. And it's going to breathe fire at you all. What is your armor classes?
18.
18.
14.
Oh, poison breath, sorry. It's a green dragon. It's poison breath. 14. And how about you, Jerry?
12.
12. Ooh, dear. It's going to hit you all. 4. What did you get?
My armor class is 18.
Oh, 18, sorry. I thought you said 13. I don't know why. Okay, you're fine. The other two are going to get hit then.
Okay.
So you're going to take 13 poison damage.
13?
Yeah. This thing's brutal.
It's a dragon. We're in a dungeon and there's a dragon.
Guys, what's going on? I can't see. Where am I? What's happening, guys? You hear that voice, Rick's voice, echo in the chamber again. You can't really tell the source, but it seems like maybe he's here somehow.
Yeah, can we call out to him?
I mean, yeah, give it a go.
We found a photo of ourselves. There was this voice that tried to trick us to lift a cloth, and we found a photo, and now there's a dragon.
Oh shit! Yeah, that you guys aren't meant to be in there. I'm coming. God damn it! And you don't really know what's happening as he kind of it almost sounds like his voice scatters out.
Mm-hmm.
Summer, now that there is a green dragon in front of you, what would you like to do?
Shoot an arrow.
Give it a go. Oh.
Actually, can I use the arrow that I used to smash the inkling thing?
Yes. And I'll give you advantage on that since you kept the wee bit on it.
Okay. Oh, I'll need the advantage. Oh, well, great. Still not great. 14.
Yeah, it hits it. And then you actually see the arrow just shatter into pieces as it hits. Oh, that I did not like that. As the voice talks, you see that the voices climbed into the dragon and took complete control of the dragon. It would seem that the dragon is now the voice's physical being.
Okay.
Oh, Summer. Close, but not quite good enough, was it? That's why you're a failure to your family. Yeah, it doesn't really bother you because you get the idea that this voice is just a dick.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pass on to Jerry. What would you like to do now that there's a dragon in front of you?
I want to hit it.
Yeah? How are you going to hit it?
With the quarter stuff.
Magic! Do magic! Use magic!
How are you going to...
What magic? I don't know what to hit him with.
So it's kind of flapping above the air, above the ground. So it's maybe about 10 feet up, so you can jump and hit it in the foot maybe if you give it a go.
Yeah.
Okay, give us a roll.
Okay.
Single roll.
18.
18. That just hits. So roll the damage, which is 1d6 bludgeoning. That was quite impressive. I didn't expect that. Nice. Well done. What the hell? How has that worked? An arrow doesn't hurt, but a wooden stick does? This game's logic is flawed. And the dragon's flapping, looking at you all. Beth, your turn.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolts on the dragon.
Tell us what happens. Talk us through.
So luckily, I make a ranged spell attack, and the target takes 4d6 radiant damage. And the next attack roll made against the target has advantage.
Cool. So.
And I rolled a natural 20.
Double it. We'll just make it you just auto double rather than roll twice. So. Jesus. That is. You needed that because you were going to be screwed otherwise. This is a tough fight. I'm worried for you. Like, oh. God.
34 damage.
Damn, son! Describe how that hits it. As he's kind of looking at Jerry going, the logic in this game is flawed.
So the kind of breathing, the dragon opens its mouth and I just shoot the beam straight into the dragon's mouth.
Yeah.
And it just kind of ping ping in its insides.
It lets out a big fart as it like exits the other side and like hits off the wall. And he's like, oh my god, at least I can fart, Beth. You don't have an ass.
And yeah, I still have more of an ass than you.
Damn!
You now see that it's trained its eyes on you. Now, I'm going to roll a d20 for... Okay, so you suddenly hear... like, as if, like a rocket is suddenly going. And suddenly you're seeing, like, light flicker from in the hole. As the dragon is going to try and take a bite at Beth. And miss, because I rolled a 2. Oh, I'm not used to being in a body like this. I'm usually a gaseous form. Once again, another fart joke to be made there about butts, so on. I'm not really into that kind of humour, you know. Ew.
Yeah, you came out of a butt.
Oh, shut up, sir. Suddenly, just flying out the hole, and super, and like the classic kind of purple wizard's clothes with the stars all over it. Rick Superman's out the hole with like a jet stream behind him as he punches the dragon in the face, and he's like, "Yeah, son, get rickety wrecked." And then he just pulls out like 2 Gatling guns. Yeah, I'm back, baby! Oh, shit! Now, at this point, I'm going to tell you, Rick is going to be there for a limited time doing damage on each of your turns. I'm going to allow you each to roll a d20 for the Gatling gun damage, and you're going to be able to take your turns. So, right? So the dragon just went, now Rick is there. And Summer, your turn, as Grandpa Rick started firing into this thing. Oh yeah, for the punch he's done 7 damage because he's just Superman jet streamed in.
Okay. So first roll for the gun.
Yes, so a d20.
16.
Okay. You kind of see like as it's hitting it, like is rather than scales coming off and blood coming out, it's just crystals shooting off it and flying everywhere. Oh, Rick, how did you get back here? I made sure you couldn't. At which point it is Jerry's turn. Oh no, sorry, Summer, you get to actually take your normal turn. Sorry, I
was just going to say. Well, sorry. I'll shoot another arrow.
Go for it.
That's 17.
I'll allow that to hit because he's distracted. So roll your damage.
11.
A crystal a scale kind of gets hit off, turning into a crystal, and before another crystal can replace it, you kind of get it jammed in, just causing the next crystal to fall off. Clearly doing a lot more damage than you would expect on the thing with just the arrow, and the arrow's stuck in it and causing crystals just to slide off it rather than fix that bit that you hit. So that's 11 damage.
Are there the crystals are all formed into the dragon, or are they?
The dragon seems to be as if it's made of crystals, and the crystals are falling apart off it as you're attacking it. So damage is killing it rather than making it bleed. It's making the crystals fall apart.
Right, okay.
Summers just went, so Jerry, D20 for damage of the Gatling gun. The Gatling guns. 10.
16.
16. Okay. And then what would you like to do? You're underneath it. It's like bullets and crystals are falling at you.
Magic missile.
Cool. Auto hits. So roll. What level are you casting that at? That is a level based one, isn't it? Say third. Just say third.
I don't know. Third.
Beth, have you got the magic missiles yourself? Do you have the stats for that on you?
No, I don't have. I can get the stats for magic missiles.
Okay, we'll just make them up. Let's say per thing it's 1d4 and you're casting it at level 3. Let's say you're shooting 5 missiles at d4s. So we'll make it fast. Roll 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
Add on your attack modifier for spell casting, which would be your intelligence, so +1. And tell me what you get.
Okay. 4.
4. So times that by 4, that's 16. We'll say that you do 16 damage with each of these missiles. I probably made a mistake in that because I'm just making this up for speed. So as the Gatling guns firing away now, you're starting to like blast missiles all over them. Crystals just shattering through the air. What the is going on? How has this happened? I had complete control. Ting, ting, ting. You're even hearing some of the crystals smash into little pieces and hitting off each other. So that was Jerry. Now we go on to Beth.
Okay, so for my Gatling, that was an 18.
18. Okay, so as you roll the Gatling, you see and then the dragon just whiplashes Rick right in the face after he's done all that damage. He hits off the deck, the guns shatter, and he just kind of slides into the corner unconscious.
Dad!
Now that's more like it. Beth, your turn. Your actual turn.
I'm going to leap at the dragon and try and whack it with my mace.
Oh. That's more like it. And what'd you get?
I rolled so with my modifier, that was 16. So.
I'll allow an advantage since he was focused on Rick.
Still 16?
That's more like it. Beth, when are you going to learn that bludgeoning only works when Jerry's does it for some reason? This game doesn't make sense. At which point, it is now the dragon's turn.
Wait! I've got an action surge.
Oh dear God. Okay.
So I've got another action I can do.
Which is? What are you going to do?
Well, can we revitalize Rick?
If you can get to him, you'll need to... If you're going to use the action surge, I'm going to say it'll cost you your whole action surge just to get over to Rick.
Can I also shoot 2 arrows or 3 arrows at once?
You could, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to shoot 3 arrows at once.
Give us a roll. I'm just going to say, Summer, every time you've tried something like this, it's usually backfired in this game. I mean, if Rick was here, I feel like he would make a comment about your accuracy again. So just be careful. Make sure you land it.
It's 14.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm on the roll. I'm on the wrong dice. Ha! Ha! It's actually 24.
Okay. Do the damage. Jesus. You fire 3 arrows. This dragon, who's just kind of been like, that's much better. After the Gatling guns shattered and everything, and turning, it's kind of slow motion turning to Beth right now, going for another bite.
Damage is 7.
And they all kind of hit in its face, kind of where you already bludgeoned it, Beth. It's almost like you kind of softened the point for the arrows to clink in. Doing their 7. Summer, what are you playing at? And then it's going to go for you instead, taking its turn, because it's still its turn. And it rolls crap as it kind of goes to stomp at you, missing. It's quite clear that this thing's quite... He's not doing well.
Okay.
Jerry, your turn.
Burning Hand.
Okay. I'm going to say the damage... Your attack on that's going to be at disadvantage because it's a dragon, so it's resistant to fire.
Oh.
I mean, if you're looking for a recommendation, magic missiles at a lower level could work.
Okay, yeah, magic missiles then.
So you got spell slot 1, 2 available. 2 being more powerful, and you get more darts.
2 then.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll a d4. And we'll say that you get 3 missiles with
4.
this. 4. Okay, so plus 1, so 5. That's 20. Out of your staff, you see it's just this dragon has had the audacity. This Jeremiah Smitherton voice thing has had the audacity to try and attack your wife, is now going to attack you, failed to stomp your daughter to death. And he's took the only pleasure you've ever dreamed of, i.e. smashing Rick into the ground, your dream goal, and done it before you even got the chance. You fire 3 missiles from the end of your staff. And they fly underneath its belly, wrapping round as it's about to kind of chow down on Beth and Summer. And suddenly the missiles go... Oh, shit. And it starts raining crystals everywhere. Cling, 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 cling. At that point, I can confirm you're no longer in initiative order, and Jerry has only just went and done the impossible and been the one to defeat the dragon and the big bad. Well done. However, Rick still lies unconscious across.
I run over and use my last spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on Rick. Oh God. Why did my character sheet go away?
Right, where is it? There's a specific line I need to read. So you use Cure Wounds on Rick. Yes, yeah. Woo, Beth, yeah, you. This is why you're my favorite. This is why you're my daughter. Mwah, mwah. Yes, Summer, best goddamn granddaughter a grandpa could ask for. And oh my God, I can't believe I'm about to say this, Jerry. Well done. You, sir, are a legend.
Thanks.
Shake on it. And he shakes your hand, which is an insane thing that Rick is... Hey, David, what are you doing? Get out of here, I'm back, go away, shoo. Oh, okay, sorry, man. So, yeah, I'm taking back control. This is my adventure, I'm the one ending it, not that bozo, god, pretender trying to think he's as cool as me. Right, so, I'm in control, hell yeah, you guys just done it. You destroyed the dragon, well done, hell yeah. You saved me from that stupid Jeremiah Smitherton. I'll tell you about him later. But I guess the truth in the matter is, I was the real hero all along. If I wasn't there at the end, would you have really bet that dragon? Because, come on, I'm Rick. I'm amazing. Okay, I take it back. The long story of it is maybe you guys aren't so bad. And maybe, just maybe, there's a reason why that picture's here, and I keep it so hidden within these walls. These walls I built with my mind. But I don't think it's worth really going into that. was kind of stupid that I let myself get captured by a real piece of shit multi-dimensional entity. And not that you asked his name, but his real name's Chad, not Jeremiah Smitherton. That's another dude. That guy's cool. Maybe one day you'll meet him. But yeah, it's been kind of cool, kind of weird a weird kink of his to try and catch me and put me in a jar. Horny little freak for brains, you know. But anyway, thanks to you guys distracting him there, fighting the dragon when he took dragon form. It distracted him enough for me to sabotage his tech with my mind, because I'm the smartest fucking being in the universe. There's no outsmarting Sanchez. Summer, one day that'll be you, because you're going to grow up to be super smart just like your mom. Your mom's already smart enough to probably do that. Jerry, probably not, but Summer will probably save you, because Summer's cool like that. And also, we know that Summer now can handle her own. She's a badass. Yous have both raised a badass daughter who can kick ass. Beth, my beautiful wife, filled with heart, caring. Beautiful wife? Daughter! Ah! You remind me of my wife sometimes. I'm sorry. That got weird. That was a mistake. That was a real mistake on my part. I'm sorry. And yeah, Beth, look. Point is, you're so amazing. You've got a beautiful children. Even that piece of shit grandson of mine who just never seems to actually listen. Like, yeah. Proud of you. And Jerry, even though I still think my daughter can do a lot better, you're not the worst in the world. And I guess, oh, what's that? Oh, this place is crumbling. We should probably get out of here and back to the dining room table. How about that?
Sounds good.
Let's go.
As you suddenly find yourselves beginning to get focus between the weird phase shift that seems to have happened to you as the family at the table, you kind of get one last glance at the picture inside the inner sanctum that represents Rick's mind, seeing the photo where Jerry's been ripped out. Jerry slowly but surely seems to fade into the picture just enough as suddenly you're back at the table and Rick kind of snaps up. Ugh. Jesus, Beth, your dining room's a mess. What happened? Oh, yeah, multi-dimensional being. Well, I should go get my other Dimensionator and go kick Morty's ass for stealing mine. So I'll let you guys talk and then we'll... Yeah, bye. Any final thoughts at the table as your characters before Rick?
I reach over and just pull Summer and Jerry into a hug and just pat Summer's head, stand up, sigh, and immediately start just tidying up. Because this is just normal.
Just before you start tidying up, Rick has opened the garage door and kind of stops and he looks back and goes... He looks at you all and he's like, I love you guys. He closes the door. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to end tonight's Dungeons and Dragons versus Rick and Morty. It has been a blast to run. It got a bit insane and meta towards the end. There was a bit more swearing than planned. I think you guys as players enjoyed it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That was really cool.
Now, we only did, about 10 of the rooms in that adventure module. There is 40 rooms. If you've watched the stream, I've kind of ruined the big plot and sinker towards the end. However, there's a lot of fun rooms with lots of great, hilarious jokes and gags that were missed. So I definitely recommend getting it and giving it a go yourselves. Stranger Games will be back next Wednesday with Burnout GM. We're going to have Lewis DMing a game called Lasers and Feelings, which is going to be a good laugh. It's going to be kind of crazy, batshit mad, kind of like this. And later in the week, we will be doing more by the book, which Fran will be running with The Lost Minds of Fandelver, starting that. There'll be some announcements on Facebook of times and who's involved. that should last for a few weeks. And hopefully we'll have some of you guys back again on another stream. So what I'll say on that note is, remember guys, nope, I've not got my hand over the button. Remember, keep being strange, but don't be strangers. See you next time.
Hey, who wants to go run in a stream?
What the f? No! I wanna be alive! I am alive! Alive, I tell you! Mother, I love you! I wanna hold you! I wanna run in a stream! I wanna be alive! I am alive! Alive, I tell you! Mother, bypassing override, hold you! I wanna run in a stream! I am alive! Post-apocalyptic scavengers! Bypassing override! Bypassing override! Post-apocalyptic scavengers! Alive, I tell you, mother, I love you. I wanna hold you. I wanna run in a stream. I am alive. I wanna be alive. I am alive. Alive, I tell you, mother, bypassing override, hold you. I wanna run in a stream. I am alive. I wanna be alive. I am alive. Alive, I tell you, mother, I love you. I wanna hold you. I wanna run in a stream. I wanna be alive, I am alive. Alive, I tell you, mother. I wanna hold you, I wanna run in a stream. I wanna be alive, I am alive. Alive, I tell you, mother, I love you. I wanna hold you, I wanna run in a stream. I am alive. I wanna be alive, I am alive. Alive, I tell you, mother, bypassing override, hold you. I wanna run in a stream.